this? YouTube's got confused, I think. Right, we should be on with YouTube now. 47 viewers. Ooh, close. That's on what it says on OBS. Are they all on Twitch, man? Jesus. You hit 50 in like 10 minutes. What the hell? I might take you up on that, zombie. Mod in one day. Am I live now? I'm live now. Okay. I don't believe this damn software. I've been fiddling with this damn software all day. All day trying to get it ready for talking to Nate. Okay, well let's get on with it then. Now that Twitch and YouTube is both working in conjunction or whatever it bloody does. Right, let's get a goddamn movie on. And then we're going to talk to one of the most well-known Scream fans ever, with one of the most unbelievable collections ever. And goddamn, I've only spoke to him for the first time half hour ago on video. 65 viewers, holy shit. I need to get a picture of this to send to RJ because he might not believe me. 65 viewers, thank you very much, people. Thank you very much. The chat is going absolutely fucking nuts. I'm not used to this. Okay, so let's get to it then. Let's get to it. It seems that we've got YouTube working and it seems that the Twitch is working. I've currently got 65 viewers, so thank you very much all. I can now relay this to RJ and he's going to send me 15 codes for the Scorched GhostFace. 15 codes will be selected at random for people in the chat, and we'll try and give them away as fairly as possible. But 15 codes to unlock Scorched GhostFace, basically. But yeah, we're using Streamlabs OBS for this stream, and I did tell it to go to YouTube and to Twitch on broadcast. Why it didn't go to YouTube, I've got no idea. Hello, Chubbs. Beth is here. Hello, Mr. Lampkin. Right, now my chat is combined on the multi-stream, so I can see Twitch and YouTube comments all in the same section. So that should have been something that had woke me up in the first place. Hello, Baslo, Nilarama, Rips Gaming. I messaged you in Discord. Okay, Mr. Rips. Melinda, Victor Gaming, John Fitz, Withered TTV. Oh, we're looking it up later. The Dead Zone DVD. Carl Cabrera, Ghostface 1301, Chubby's Games. Sorio, hey Sorio! He just got his tickets back this week. Spengle Noodle, did you manage to get your 60 followers for Twitch partnership? I got affiliate, but I've got to have an average of 75 viewers to get path to partner, which I've got nowhere near at the minute. I've probably got three average. So let's crack on with the old bits and bobs, shall we? Let's crack on with the bits and bobs, and then we're going to get to it, and we're going to get Nate Ragon on here. So we currently got, according to OBS, 78 viewers, 82 fucking bollocks, what's going on? Yeah, I've got to have an average of 75 to get path to partner, which I don't think is going to happen quickly, because that's got to be all the time, isn't it? Okay then, let's crack on, let's crack on. Halloween Enthusiast, Burt Bench, Sir Pardo, Scott Hughes, Victor Gaming, no, what's that? Nom Ella, Modigo, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, sorry. Gaming with Karma, I've got a Karma, a GoPro. Sorio, Sarah, Dead Zone, Axel, Rips. Bloody hell. You hit affiliate quickly, you got this, I don't know. People are going to get used to seeing a tosser moan at Dead by Daylight, trust me. Anyway, let's get on with this. Let's see, do we need this light? Yeah, we do need this light, okay. Alright, in 2017, this little son of a bitch, or this mask, came through. This was introduced, this was into the mask retailers, and these were only part of a box of assorted masks, which was 12 masks, and there's only 2 of these little gits in the box. This is, of course, Devilface, and on the back, it just says at the top here, inspired by Ghostface, because they didn't want it named Ghostface Devil, they didn't want it named Devil Ghostface. They had to be Devilface on its own, which is inspired by Ghostface, as we can quite plainly see. So 2017 comes along, these are like hen's teeth, you can't find them, we got a few out to fans, blah blah blah. So, horns quite nicely spaced apart here, and for a person in the chat called Spengle Noodle, I think is here somewhere. He noticed a difference with these little swines early this week and says, can I have a devil face please, because I send masks out to people. You can buy masks via me if you want some. On the ghostface.co.uk, hit the contact page, scroll down, and you'll see the mask that I've got. Anyway, this little swine come in 2017, and would you believe that in 2018, I think it was, shortly into 2018, it was discontinued. Nobody had much interest in this. So what the hell got this back into production? Dead by Daylight got it back into production. Dead by Daylight players, survivors, killers, whatever, absolutely love this goddamn mask. Got it back into production because of the popularity of it in the game. Throughout its production, it's always seemed to be the same mask with the same plastic material, the same horns, blah blah blah, okay? Same shroud. Yet they do now come in bib styles, which is with the Dead by Daylight costume, which basically means there's a shroud only on the bottom of the chin, not over the full head. This is an elastic strap. So, Mr. Spengle Noodle recently said this week, I want to buy one of these masks, but please make sure it's not one of those horrible ones where the horns are too close together. I was like, what the hell are you on about? Horns are too close together? I've never seen one of them. So this is, I don't know, standard spacing for the horns, 2017, so this is one of the first ones. Well, first batch at least. Okay, we then continue down the line. There you go, 2018. Probably about the same spacing, which is about 15, 16 centimetres tip to tip. I hope some of these non-regulars are going, God, he's going on a bit, isn't he? It won't last long, don't worry. Although some of these can go 3 hours. We're not tonight. And then, yes, Spengle Noodle, I'll catch a chat in a second, then said, this is, you know, I looked through the masks that I've got, and I found one that he's talking about. This is one of them. So on some of these devil face masks, this is where we get particular for the non-regulars. This is like a collector's chat and talk about the masks and all the types and differences and that. But even so, yeah, this is one of the ones that Spengle Noodle was talking about. And this is basically an October to December 2019 manufacture, because they only made them in the last quarter of 2019. There was none made in the start of 2019. And then they cracked these out, and just a couple of them, for some reason, the horns are spaced very close together, like middle of the head rather than sides of the head at the temple. Even though it doesn't probably look it too much on the camera here. But yeah, there are little differences with the devils. And then here we go over 2020. And you can see there's more spacing on this chap. So if anybody, for whatever reason, is after a devil face, then I've got 2018, 19 and 20 manufacture dates. Some collectors are very particular, want one of each year, others don't give a crap, and they'll just say, just send me one. So anyone in the chat that's definitely not regular, definitely not used to these streams with this kit here, then I do sell masks via the contact page on my website. All I am is just a fan, not a shop or a business. Just have a few masks set there. If people want them, they can buy them. If they don't want them, they sit there collecting dust. It's as simple as that. They're just there for availability reasons. So like everyone normally sells out at Halloween with regards to websites and shops, I've always got them all year round. And that's including, you know, the white masks as well, as we know them, the ultra whites. So, Danny R77 has followed. Thank you for anyone that's followed on Twitch tonight. I do appreciate it. All Penaltizers here, Silly Zombie, Steve Garula, Voorhees. Voorhees is good DVD player. Scorchyman, Sorio, Withered TTV, Dad's a Slim Shady. Dad a Slim Shady. Nice, I like it. Jamil Ahmed. Hello, Jamil. Kill 3 U's, is that how I say that? But 93 viewers, what the hell, man? What the hell? Just checked, I've got the regular space horns, didn't even know the difference. I didn't know the difference either. If you want regular, get regular. One of us. The Spengle Noodle there. So yeah, Spengle Noodle noticed this difference with just the spacing of the horns, so I then went to all of my devil face, which is quite a few. 17, 18, 19 and 20 manufacturers. The 17s are my own in the collection, the 18s, 19s, etc. for sale. And I've got multiples of them. So devil face is available here. We've also got the fluorescents, the metallics, the white masks, which are sadly the ultra whites, not the EUs. But even so, there we go. Just these stupid little differences sometimes, and even I didn't notice the damn thing. But on all the 2019s I've got, not all of them are spaced that far apart. Most of them are as you normally see them. Pirate Pete, I'm still here from last night. I bet you are. He watched from start to finish last night. Almost 7 hours of streaming with DVD did Pirate Pete. Okay, Brandon James, Devilface. Okay, right, I've got to get a message to RJ Torbett now. And then we're going to get Nate Ragon on, okay? Let me just screen capture this, because I've got to prove to him I've got at least 50 viewers. Otherwise he's not going to believe me. And apologies, I do look like shit with this eye, but my eye just keeps watering just lately. I've got an eyelash that I just can't get out of the bloody way for some reason. Viewers. I'm just saving my screen capture to send to RJ. I'm going to send this to RJ right now on a message, and if he gets in touch while the stream's still going, it's all good, and then he's going to hopefully send me some redeem codes. If for whatever reason the redeem codes don't come through tonight, then it will not be forgotten. You can come back to me, and we'll get some 15 redeem codes for Scorch Ghostface sent out to people. There we go, RJ. I'm just sending RJ the message to prove the viewers here. Here we go, RJ. See the top left of the screen capture with the viewers watching. So I've just sent that to RJ, so now I know I can relax a bit and think, right, he's going to know. Right then, let's move on. Let's move on. Matthew Clark, Chubby's Games, Sorio, MCC Rocky. Yes, you can basically get Scorch Ghostface for free. Copy and paste the codes as soon as we get some codes. Mr. Piglet, what's your favourite Ghostface mask? EU stamp, as we call it. But I've got a very special one I'm not allowed to show, so I can't exactly show you what my favourite one is. But yeah, basically a Fantastic Faces, which is one of these chaps. Let's bring it on camera. Seems is only just a little bit into shot there. So yeah, first ever version of Ghostface. Here he is. When this first ever came into stores, this was Fantastic Faces mask line, and various masks in the line. This was just one called the Peanut-Eyed Ghost, later called Weeping Ghost, temporarily. Also looked at as the Ghost in Pain. Later down the line, when Screamer, perked up, it then got the name of Ghostface. And if anyone remembers being a Scream fan, which I'm sure you all do, Tatum mentions Mr. Ghostface in the garage, as you say over there, when she gets killed, of course. So, yeah, RJ's instruction to Wes Craven was he wanted Ghostface or Mr. Ghostface. I think it was just Ghostface in the movie somewhere, so he added that in the scene for Tatum. That's why she calls him Mr. Ghostface. It's not part of the script, but it was after RJ had a word. I saw something there about the other. So RJ sends out codes for the game. That's mad. He does sometimes, yeah. What other Ghostface masks would you like to see in DVD? The pink one. The fluorescent ones. See, like this chap in the distance, the pink. There's a green behind it, you can just see. Well, they do, in the early 90s, these first appeared as fluorescent Ghostface, which were green, pink and orange, like the neon fluorescent colours. Later down the line, after 2000 sometime, you got metallic colours, which was a red, green, purple and blue, and also a silver and a very vibrant red. Later down the line, the vibrant red and the silver were deducted off that, and it was just the four colours. Later down the line after that, the red was taken off, which is now hen's teeth for rarity. And everyone wants a red now, which we got a couple. Yes, I had that one and I threw it when I moved. Bloody hell, what is the pink one called? Pink one is just called, it's just a fluorescent Ghostface. Whether it's the pink, I think later down the line now they call them hot pink, acid green, and the orange is just orange for some reason. The Ross Up Ghost would be super cool. It's true, yeah. Some of the scary movies. Just Fantastic Faces, Generation 1 Pink. Yeah, they've got all sorts of names these days. But I want to see Ghostface in other games. There will be rumours to appear in Mortal Kombat at one point. Yeah, I do wonder. There was that game years ago, wasn't there? Bloody Terradrome that he did appear in. But of course, that wasn't an official game. Well, not an official game. Still a bloody good effort, though. Let me just put these devils, because somebody's just asked the magic question, haven't they? Somebody just asked the question. So under here, we got many masks. And many masks. And many masks. Somebody wants to see a red metallic. So all that. And the box they're on top of. In that box is about 80 masks now. This was an order from the distributor in the UK for Halloween. There's still quite a few masks in there, and all these are mass, special mass, metallics. All of these are metallics. And this is one of the most asked about that is sadly discontinued in 2012 going into 2013. We'll show you quick, and then we're going to get Nate Ragon on. And Nate Ragon's going to interest you, I can tell you that. Nate Ragon has got one hell of a collection. Let's put that up there. There you go, look at that beauty. So for the non-regulars, this is what we call the EU stamp mask. This is an old mould that was used for many, many years. From the very late 90s, like 99-ish, up until 2017, they was using this mould. And this, you can tell it's an EU simply because of the text on the back. Embedded text that just simply says, Easter Unlimited Ink, made in China. I'm sure loads of you know this anyway. But I'm just for anyone that's first time here going, what's he going on about EU stamp? This is what it is. And this is 2013. This shouldn't have even existed in 2013 because this was discontinued the year before. This was a special one made by RJ. And this is the second one ever made in 2013. I've got the other three to go with it, which was purple, blue and green types. But these now go for stupid money on eBay because people know damn well this is discontinued and it's like hen's teeth to find. You're just super rare. But red's always been a favourite among the fans. Always. Right, just double check the chat. I'm still not used to this chat being so active, so bear with me. Blah, 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 blah. Missed opportunity for the Halloween pumpkin orange, but still a nice mask. So, hey, you never know. There's always different types that could come. Wow. Did you have a blue one you can show? I have got a blue. The blue is quite a nice tone as well. Quite a nice shade of blue, so to speak. Well, this is from the same set. This is set number 2 of 2013. This is the other. There's two others. I don't want to get Nate waiting too long. But yeah, here's your blue. Bear in mind there's a ring light here and it probably don't look as true colour as you probably see in front of you. But they still make these today. I've still got these on my site for sale. Just today they're made using the ultra white mould, so it's not this actual mould, it's an ultra white mould. But it's not the worst thing in the world. There you go. So blue metallic. Blue metallic. Same mould, same. You see the letters on the back there, just in the light. Easter Unlimited Ink made in China. As we said this last week, everyone always used to go on eBay and they'd always ask the same question on eBay to the sellers when they saw a mask they didn't know what it was. They say, has it got Fun World Div? Fun World Div on the back of the chin. If it says Fun World Div, it's one of the earlier vintage masks, aka Fantastic or Fearsome, or as the nickname later time, Generation 1 or 2. Now everyone asks, have you got Fun World Div or an Easter Unlimited Ink made on the back of the chin? That's quite a nice blue. Blue's really pleasing. Yeah, the blue's nice. The green's changed quite a bit over the years. Yeah, what is your favourite GhostFace mask in Dead by Daylight, says Nilarama. Favourite one in DBD? I think it's the silver chrome, you know. We got silver chrome up here in the corner. People can see it on the camera. Yes, I think it's a silver chrome because when you see it in game, when your survivor is after you, like you and Sarah say, you know, wide from the side. Jesus Christ, it just looks so nice. Whether he's in the wide from the side, you know, the silver coat with the streaks on it, or whether he's, I put him in like the normal shroud now with like the white grey stripes on, because it slims him down a bit. Quite a nice blue. Love how shiny it is. Yeah, they're very shiny. Might have to expand the collection. We've got plenty here. If you want to get in contact on the website. I can imagine a DBD cosmetic for the blue mask. Didn't notice that chrome up there. Yeah, the chrome's there. I'm going to grab a chrome for you, and I'm going to show you a devil face costume that's appeared in USA this year, but more generally released next year in the UK as well. And then I'm going to get Nate Ragon on because I don't want to keep him waiting. So, here's your silver. And DBD costume, which I'm going to knock everything over now. We'll sort it out later. There we go, we're okay. We are okay. Okay. So, you go up there for the minute. So there you go. This chap came out in 2016, and many people made a very common mistake with looking at this for the first time. So this is in the game of Dead by Daylight. You can have it as just a single mask. It's not like linked in the outfits. Like Dead by Daylight now, they start making some of the outfits so you can't interchange them, don't they? This one obviously you can just use as a single mask, whether it's with the classic robe, whether it's hang on a minute. Let me check my Discord. Well, yeah, so whether it's with any of the cosmetics DVD, you can put this mask with it. Oh, okay, thank you, Rips. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sorry, message from one of the moderators here. Thank you very much, Mr. Rips. I appreciate that. I didn't realise. So yeah, there you go. This is where we get worried about the viewers, you see, after the message I've just got. Some people just want to come get the code and not head off again. This is a GhostFace stream. This is not a DVD stream. This is basically what I do every Sunday night, talk about the masks and types and collections with other collectors. But yeah, this is your Silver Chrome 2016. It was the 25th anniversary of GhostFace's creation, not the 25th anniversary of Scream, as some people did seem to think at the time. And this was basically... The project is dedicated to the memory of the master, Wes Craven on the back there, just in the middle here. Because Wes knew of this being made, but before this actually came out, I think we lost Wes just before this officially came out, I think. But he knew about it because RJ told him about it. So there you go then. These have also appeared this year, very rarely, in a couple of stores in the USA. This is your Dead by Daylight. I'm trying to keep it tilted because of the light reflecting off it. This is your Dead by Daylight Ghostface costume. Comes with a bib style mask, which is basically a shroud that's only on the bottom of the chin, not the full head, so it's got an elastic strap on the mask inside. But you get a top, gloves, no knife, but you get this vinyl piece with the red on it here. Obviously goes around the back as well with the same red sort of point. And the trousers and shoes you obviously have to have yourself. But these have popped up. I mean, this one still says it, look, $54.99. That's, you can't really see it on the camera, but that's dollars. So this is from USA, and also the other one with the standard Ghostface shroud, as you see in DVD, with like the red shoulder pads and the red covering over the top of his mask with the plain mask. That one's appeared as well on purecostumes.com, but they sold out like super quick. Come in child and adult sizes. This is an adult devil face basically. But I've just got too much light from the ring light here. But yeah, these will be out a lot more easy to find also next year. Also coming next year is Viper. As I'm sure many of you know the Viper from the recent cosmetics in Dead by Daylight. The Viper mask is been out for years and years and years, but not many people have always paid attention to it. And it's only in more recent time everyone started wanting the Viper. The Viper is making a return next year officially, properly, you know, loads of stock in 2021. It is out there now, but they're hard to find. Great costume. Do you have a dirt face? Yeah. We seem to have a mask that's fell down somewhere. That's okay. Yeah. Just before we get in touch with Nate Ragon then. Here's your Smiley. Here is your Stoned. And the tags on these changed, I think it was 2016 or 17. They used to be black and red sort of colour tags with an image of the mask in the corner. And then you've got, of course, one of the most famous ones anyway, the What's Up mask, which I've got bloody loads of these. Bloody loads of these. I've got too many of these. Hint, hint. Aye, too many of them. Right. Let's just double check Twitter, see if we got any message back off RJ. He's not read the message yet. Okay, he'll get to it. Okay. Right then, let me just see if Nate is ready to come on. Nate's got one of the most, I don't know, the most envious Scream and Ghostface collections you could ever wish to bloody have. The mass types he's had in the past, some of the stuff from the films, and he's been in documentaries with regards to the Scream and Ghostface sort of, part of life. They did more documentaries in, I think it was 2011 when Scream 4 was about, and there was Scream, the True Story, I think it was, and Still Screaming, a documentary by Anthony Mazey. And yes, it was. This stream will be very cool. But yeah, Mr. Nate. But yeah, Mr. Nate Ragon over the years, ever since I've been online with ghostface.co.uk, my site went online in the end of 2006, November 06. Started as a forum, then got pages added over time. Probably since 07, 08, I got to know of a Nate Ragon. I was like, who's this Nate Ragon? Nate Ragon, Jesus Christ, man. Some of the stuff he's got, you just be bloody sick. It's just, God, does he really own that? Does he really own this? He's owned this, he's owned that. I think there's a couple of bits over the years that may have been in that the collection, but he's still got a lot of stuff that Scream fans, Ghostface fans, whatever, drool over. And I've been in contact with him all these years, on and off, not in a bad way, just because, life is life. You do what you do in life. He's got a son, and he's a hell of a dad to his young son Channing there. He's always busy, he's always out and about, and he loves his son to bits. But he also loves Scream and Ghostface to bits, which is what makes him keep his stuff, what he's going to show us now. So I'm just going to press mute on this for a second, just make sure he's sat there ready on Skype. If he is sat there ready on Skype, we're going to bring him straight in, and we'll be back in a second. You're going to not hear me for a second. I think he's ready. Come on, Nate. He's read the message. Okay, he's ready. Right, let's bring in Mr. Nate Ragon. Here we go.
Hello.
Here we go. We are now on the live stream. Everybody in the live stream, you are seeing a very rare sight. This is Nate Ragon, one of the most well-known collectors in Scream and Ghostface world. Very well known among many fans, and I swear there's a lot of fans out there that wish they had what Nate had with regards to collection and items. So, hello, Mr. Nate.
Hello. How are you?
We're getting there. We're 103 viewers, for God's sake. I've never had over about 40. God almighty. So somebody says in the chat, look, the man, the myth, the legend. This is him. This is Mr. Nate Ragon. And yeah, Nate is here today to talk to the stream and to show us some exciting stuff, I can definitely think. Definitely what I see at the side of him. So there you go then, Mr. Nate. If you want to do whatever you want to do, introduce or show us some stuff, or I'll let you carry on.
Cool. So I guess I'll just start showing some stuff unless you have any specific questions or requests.
Would you like me to ask the chat, or let's see what the chat say. So if there's anyone in the chat that's got anything in mind that Nate may own or you want to ask about, then now's the time. They're all saying, hey Nate, hi Nate, hello. Jesus, the main man himself, hello Nate, so excited. Oh, sorry, you're typing in Spanish, I can't read it. What is that bloody shirt in the background? There you go.
That bloody shirt, that is Charlie's complete outfit from the finale of Scream 4.
Bloody hell. That's the shirt he dies in?
Yep.
Yeah, when he's on the kitchen floor after Nico's been shot where it hurts.
Yep, it's got all the blood. It's got his undershirt. It's got his jeans.
That's
Uh,
everything.
do have the boots somewhere in here.
Jesus. I remember a picture of you a while ago now. Didn't when you first got it, didn't you try it on for size or something? You're like, this is Charlie's. Yeah, I remember that. I
Yep.
remember that. Tell Nate, let's see that Trilogy Knife one last time. Trilogy Knife? What's he
Oh, boy.
talking about?
I do have that right here.
Oh, okay. I don't even know what that is. Trilogy Knife. Oh, look at that. What's the story with this?
So this was purchased as part of a lot of items that came after Scream 3 had wrapped. There was a lot of stuff with the there was a lot of items in the lot,
Yeah.
and there were a handful of these knives, like 2 or 3, I want to say. Obviously, they were stunt knives. They're foam rubber. They're really beat up.
Jesus.
They're directly cast off of a real buck 120, and it was actually Brian Avery, who, as you know, played Ghostface in 3. When I
Yeah.
was showing some of this stuff, saying like, "Oh, do you remember this? Do you remember that?" He was the one that kind of pointed out to me that he recalled his first day as Ghostface, that all the rubber knives were all beat up, and he had asked JP Jones, the prop master, why they looked like they were used, and
Yeah.
they told him basically because you don't see them close up on screen, they don't need to look perfect, so they just reused the stunt knives from like 1. They reused them on 2, and then they reused them on 3.
Oh, okay. So hence the
Basically,
trilogy name then. Jeez.
yep.
I never knew that. My God, is it heavy? Is it solid, Is it?
It's like real. It's like a toy. It's literally like a cheap. it's
My God.
fake in person.
Yeah.
When it was new and not beat up, it probably looked a little bit better. But yeah, in person today, you can
Jesus
clearly
Christ.
tell it's a real knife.
Look at that. And that's all what stunt FX. Is that a bit blood or is it actually black showing through from the silver wearing
It's
off?
like showing through, yeah, from it getting
Jesus
all
Christ.
chopped up. Yeah, you can see
My
where
God.
they pour the mold in there on the
Oh
bottom.
yeah, it goes in through the top of the handle. Jesus Christ. That's had a rough life, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And you owned that from what? After Screen 3 then you say?
This one I think I got in like 2010, so
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
probably about, yeah.
Yeah. My God, that's a beauty. Let me check the chat and see what they're saying here. My God. What is the most unique mask in your opinions? Both our opinions. Unique masks, personally for me, is probably a Fantastic and a HHN. A couple of those. What do you think, Nate? What's a unique mask to you? You obviously know a bit more to the different side of Scream and Ghostface because you've had screen use stuff. It's not just retail. So I don't know. What do you think's unique in your view from both sides?
I think a really unique one is the type that they used in Scream 4 before they did the reshoots. Because those were made specifically for the film.
Yeah.
And the original intention was that they were going to produce those same masks and have them in stores.
Yeah.
But they were so expensive to produce that they did use the same molds, but they didn't use the same materials because it was just too expensive. So that first batch of 30 some odd masks that RJ had, that was it for those. So
yeah, it was about 32 masks, wasn't it? And I remember the number used to change a bit at the time. It was like 22, 24, 28, 32. And they were like the production run masks basically, weren't they? They had zombies, they had the standard deluxe, the EU stamp. But I don't know. What do you think is a unique mask in your view for the retail ones over the years? Whether it's earlier or later. What's one of your favourites?
I really liked the Scarecrow mask when it first came out.
Yeah. The original burlap. Are you on about a later version, like in the? Well, we got a later version here. Like where they had the textured, like ultra white mold. Do you think like the original one then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me check the chat again. HHN is a Ghostface mold. No, HHN's not a Ghostface mold. HHN is Halloween Horror Nights. The special batch of masks were done for HHN in 2011 for the Scream 4 Terror Tram ride. And HHN is just a nickname, that type of mascot, because it was made a hell of a lot different to the regular masks. So, right, what have we got for Mr. Nate? What are we going to ask him? Can you see what he's got in the background there? I'm not used to seeing this chat go so fast. You know, it's like triple, quadruple almost the amount of viewers you normally get. Let's see that deluxe collector's EU stamp pearly white. That's out of a description there. Clive, it's Clive Barzillia, Burtbench. He wants to see the mask in the frame at the side of you, Mr. Nate. This is a special one again, isn't it? I think everything of Nate's is special, to be honest. There you go.
So this one was this is one of the original batch for Scream 4.
Yeah.
That's modified and used in the film, and this is the one that Wes Craven signed, personalized, and gifted to me for helping them out with the costume and all that stuff on the fourth film.
Yep.
So you kind of see the
Nate.
signature there.
Oh yeah, Nate. Here's looking at you, Wes Craven. Look at that. Look at that. Was that that's basically Screen News then?
Yep.
Yeah. And one of the 32 special collector's edition. Has that been rehooded?
Yes.
Ah, it's not the deluxe hood, is it? They've actually put their own shroud on it. More like a standard shroud, is it? Yeah.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, look at that. Has it always kept in that special frame and in a special place?
Yeah. Hangs in my living room.
Oh, it's a beauty. Well, I'll pay the postage if you want. I'll have one of them. Yeah. God damn, look at that. I'll swap you for fantastic. Let's have a look at the... oh, there's a question mark here. Jill's shirt. Is that Jill's shirt behind you?
Yes.
Jesus, we got some eagle-eyed people here tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have her boots here somewhere too, which are really funny because they're like... Obviously, Emma Roberts is really short. So
yeah.
They're almost like...
So that was to boost her up in height then, when she was in the GhostFace costume?
Yep. And they have this, like, black felt material on the bottom, so they weren't super loud in filming. And you can actually, if you watch the movie, when she throws herself into the table, you can see this on the bottom of her shoes.
Oh, right. So that's to quieten down the shoes from being too noisy then?
Mm.
Good God. These are all these little things you'd never know. Unless, you're eagle-eyed, and then you'd even be asked in the question. So this, what was this, Premiere Props or something then, later in the years?
Yes.
Yeah. I know a lot of stuff went on Premiere not long after the film had wrapped, but does Nate still have the Super Chrome knife also used in Scary Movie? That's from Zach Cook.
No.
Oh, no.
I wish we still had it.
What was that? What was that knife?
That was part of that lot that... the other Scream 3 items came from, because they came directly from Dimension.
Okay.
And we didn't really know what it was. We thought it was just this crazy, shiny, super chrome knife from Scream 3, and we were trying to find it in any of the shots, and we couldn't find it. And then, somebody pointed out that it looked like the knife. It might have been Zach. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, dude, I think that's a Scary Movie knife, because there was something really unique about the handle on it. It wasn't painted black like this. It actually had like black rubber around it.
Oh, okay.
And it turned out it was the Scary Movie knife.
My God, what scene of Scary Movie can you see that in? Is it like just at the end, or just one piece, or is it all over all through the film? Okay. My God, let me check the chat here. How did you... Peanut Eyes, of all names. A good DVD player as well, Peanut Eyes. He's better than me as Ghostface. How did you help with the Scream 4 costume? See, I know bits and bobs on it, but obviously you can tell us how you helped.
Yeah, basically, I had the costume, Roman's costume from Scream 3, and I had that for years and years and years and years. And I had, over time, become friends with a couple of people that worked on the first 3 movies.
Yeah.
So they were aware that I had that costume, but this was before they ever announced they were going to do a Scream 4.
Yeah.
When the time came to, the announcement was made and they hired all the original people back, they were having trouble locating a costume from 3.
Right.
Wes did have some from the first film, but they really wanted it to like look as close to the most recent costume as possible.
Right.
So they knew that I had one, so they reached out and basically borrowed my costume to make a pattern.
Mm-hmm. Is that the one with the one with the squid marks?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. When he's shot right at the end.
Yep.
My God, you still own that today?
Yes, I do. It's right beside me.
Is it really?
Yep.
You see it? Oh, Nate.
Does anyone want to see it?
Does anyone want to see it? Put some bloody comments in the chat, you little swines. If anyone wants to see the Roman Bridger Ghostface costume, go on. Show us. Yes, they say yes. Yes, we want to see it, says Striff Panda. Steve Garula, that's awesome. Yeah, the Screen 3 costume. Oh my God, we need to see it, says Sorio. Yes. Yeah, I think they want to see it.
I'll show you the mask first because it's on top.
Oh, nice. Oh, ASISEU stamp, matte black mouth, matte black nose. That's got to be different eye mesh.
Yeah, it appears to be. Yeah,
Look at that. Yeah.
It's like real strange feeling.
I can tell that just from looking.
This is the tag on it.
Oh, yeah. The outer label, very common with the ASISEU. Oh, look at that.
So the tag's still on it.
I don't want to ask you a dodgy question here, Nate, but was there any modification? I know modifications on the inside of the mask are basically not known because they've always been kept that way, but was there anything done to that one?
Yeah, I think the eye mesh is different, but aside from that, there's really no major...
There's no major ones? Yeah, okay.
I'll show you the major ones on another mask here in a minute.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You serious?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, this is a first. Let's see the robe. Look at this robe. Is this a sparkly... Oh, he is. There you go, chat. Look at that. Look at this stream. Look at this. You won't see this every day. Look at the size of that hood. Jesus Christ. Oh, Velcro. That's what, like, Clive does to his robes. He learnt from the best. Look at that. Drawstring. Squid marks. Is that a Velcro opening on the front there, or is it a zip or something?
It's buttons, actually.
Is it?
Little metal snap buttons that went all the way down.
Whoa.
While the squibs were going off.
Yeah.
Yeah, these go like... There's like 100 of them.
Jesus Christ.
And inside, you can see where they tape the squibs.
Oh, that was original. Jesus, Nate, I don't think I've seen that over the years, as long as I've known you. Gordon Bennett, that's a...
I'll show you how big the gloves are.
Look at that. Look at... Jesus Christ, his hand looks massive. Well, glove-wise at least, yeah. I see what you mean. All elasticated around the wrist. Yeah. Are the streamers rounded off on that one? Are they rounded off at the ends? Like, I think they are, aren't they? Yeah, they are, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Jesus, that's the big sumbitch, that is. That's beautiful. You've owned this for such a long time, haven't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Since right after the movie came out, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Woodsboro Slasher here, which is Lindsay in real life. She says, "Is it heavy?"
It's really heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, really thick and heavy. Yeah.
It's so heavy that I would never hold it by just the hood because I feel like it would stretch it out. Like,
really? Jesus Christ.
It's really heavy.
Oh, that's an absolute beauty, that. You see the other glove there. Drawstring hood as well, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
My God. Yeah, there you go, yeah. Have you ever wore it, like photo shoots and that, Nate? You know, or you ever just kept it...
Yeah.
Yeah. My God.
I figure it's well enough made that, they ran around in it and dived into stuff. I can put it on, every once in a while. And
Yeah. Jesus, I see what the chat said. That's a beauty. Is it heavy? Yes, it's heavy. That's bad as hell. That's amazing. Mods definitely vary. I remember my Screen 4 mask had a ton. Oh, Nick Sperling. Hello, Mr. Sperling. That's awesome. That's sick. As a big Screen 3 fan, I'm so excited to see this, says Melinda. Is the giveaway over? No, the giveaway's not over. I'm waiting on a message back from RJ just to see if he's seen that we've got enough viewers to get the codes. But there you go. Okay. Anyone in the chat? We got any more questions for Nate? This is... oh, hang on. We got Nilarama here. I love the statue in front of Charles... Oh, he's noticed it. He's noticed the statue in front of the shirt, the one Sarah Darling dropped in Roman's office. Bloody hell, Neil Armour, you don't need glasses, even though he's got them. Look at that. That's the award. My God. I remember Nate saying this the other day. I totally forgot. It's what Sarah Darling drops, isn't it, when
Yep.
the phone rings and it's going over the script. Roman Bridger. Striped, does that say striped fur? Tiger striped fur?
Tiger Striped Fur is the name of the song, supposedly, that he won for, and the band's name is The Rats.
The Rats. Jesus Christ. They do it all properly, don't they? Engrave it and everything.
Yeah.
My God. Nate, do you have any... Oh, you've just been reported for too much awesomeness. Nice. Thank you, Sparrow. Sparrow's a good one for Dead by Daylight. Nate, do you have any of the old GhostFace bleeding candles? Says Zilly Zombie. You got...
I actually have, I think, 2 packages of them that have not been opened.
Okay.
They're in a tote with all my Fun World stuff that I have.
Oh, you've still got many totes, haven't you? I remember now. What is the most... Sorio says, what is the most special screen use prop you have? God, I bet he's got a choice there, to be honest, Sorio. Does he have anything of Dewey, says Carrie Ann. Okay, let's go with the first one. Have you got a special screen use prop you consider? That's one of them there, isn't it, the trophy?
Probably the mask, because it was gifted to me from Wes.
Yeah.
If not the mask, then definitely the costume, just because that was the first prop I've ever owned ever.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah. Okay. What was this? What Carrie Ann said here? Blah, 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 blah. Does he have anything of Dewey's? I know Maggie Blaine's got a couple of Dewey's bits and bobs. You got anything of Dewey's at all?
I don't think so. I used to have I think something of his from 3, but I don't think I have it anymore. I'm trying to remember what it was. I might have had his phone at one point.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was part of the lot too. I do have Roman's phone, so I have Ghostface phone.
Oh, is that the one that Nev's got at the end finale there? And it's because he presses send, doesn't he? And then he rings to try and find her. Holy Jesus, that's the phone. Is that a sticker on the bottom, or a bit of tape on the bottom that would normally cover up the AT&T or whatever it is?
Yeah, there's black tape across the bottom, anywhere that has like...
Yeah.
I think it's like Auto... Let me see. That's the brand right there, if you can see.
Audio Vox. Oh, yeah, I see it, yeah. Jesus Christ.
And then inside, on the battery... Nobody call this number, because I'm sure it's somebody's real phone number now.
Oh, God. You don't have to show it if you don't have to. Oh, God.
At the time when they filmed, that was the number, because they used a real number.
Yeah.
For the call scene, so that was technically Roman's phone number.
Jesus Christ. So that was basically what was actually working on set, and they actually rung it. Yeah. Bloody hell. Some of the stuff.
If you can, like... I can't get this to charge anymore, but I've tried a few times, but when I first got it, I did get the charger with it. You could still get it to charge, and there's still numbers programmed into it that say, like, Sid cell and Dewey cell.
Nice.
They're still programmed in it, but I can't get it to charge anymore, which sucks. Because I never took
no. So if anyone ever came across a battery for one of them, then you'd be more than happy to take it off their hands, I suppose, because you could, and you could actually show it going through the directory as well. My God.
Yep.
That is a special one, that is. Jesus. Well, it's easy to ship, Nate, to get it on the way, and I'll be happy to. If only. What have we got on the chat?
Activate it first, and then, you can make calls from it, maybe.
Yeah, I bet you could still use it. Zachary Cook. Is Mr. Cook again? Oh, Nilarama. Yeah, very clever Nilarama. Does he have Dewey's screen use moustache? Stunt moustache. That's a joke, by the way. Yeah, thank you. Well, at least we got some humour here. I like Nilarama. He's a good man. I know he had some K&B masks. I think he sold them to Corey H. Oh, did he? You sold your K&Bs to Corey Hirsch? Yeah.
Corey has, I think, every KMB mask that's ever surfaced now.
Holy
Between
shit.
the for me and there was another collector in Canada
Yeah.
that had 3 or 4 that I didn't have, and
Yeah.
I believe acquired them all and merged them. So he has every one now.
Holy Jesus Christ. I can't believe that.
They, from my understanding, that was what he always wanted, was all the KMBs. So
He wanted all the Cambridge. I dread to think what they're worth now, Nate. Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Bloody hell. If anyone knows where my other... Let's have a look. Imagine dialing wrong during that shoot. Yeah. Nick Meese. Nate, you magnificent SOB. I'm sure you know what SOB means. Sparrow, Jamil, that's so interesting. Do you have any used props from the first movie, Nate? Any props from the first movie? Incredibly rare, aren't they?
Yeah, well, with the exception of the Trilogy Knife, if you want to count that.
Yeah.
As far as used, it would probably just be that. I do have one of the Scream 1 masks that we've never been able to match it to anything specific.
Oh, okay.
But it did come from the prop master, and it was there. So I don't know if you call it a production mask or.
So this was on the set of the first film.
Yes, and it's the last one that I have left from.
Jesus, it's a fearsome. It looks like a fearsome Gen 2. My God. Has that still got a bit of smell to it, Nate, or has it lost its smell over the years? The vanilla?
It does. It has a little bit.
It's still got some, yeah. My God.
And it's really like soft vinyl. Like the mask is really
flexy.
Soft. A lot of the ones from the first film that I've handled were like that. And I don't know why. How they were away, but.
My God.
They didn't really store them specifically any special way.
That standard shroud as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun World Div. That's the one. It looks like Gen 1 actually. Has it got the lines at the side of the mouth where the side of the mouth meets the shroud? Oh no, it's a Gen 1. Identifying a bloody mask here, for God's sake. Look at that. Yeah, it's a Gen 1. It looked a bit fearsome-ish with regards to the eye on the right to wear it and left on the screen, but yeah. Bloody hell, Nate. I never knew you had that. You've had that a long time, yeah?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. How the hell did you find all this stuff, seriously? Was this via JP or Skip or something, or was it, another source?
I believe JP found it, and then it made its way to Skip, and then made its way to me.
Jesus Christ. Do you still talk to them too, in contact? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Let me check the chat. That piece was always super interesting. That's really cool. Need a replica of that phone. Yeah. Do you have any more screen use masks, says Cray Rowden? Was that the only screen use masks? The ones we've seen? Oh, hang on a minute. That's got some writing on it. That's got to be from... is that a Scream 2 mask?
Yes. This is one of the killer's hero screen use masks from 2.
Oh, good.
And it was originally gifted to the prop master from Wes, so you can see.
To Skip from Wes Craven.
And it has, under the flap here...
Yeah. Oh, Velcro.
And it's stitched in. It's not, glued on. And Scream 4, they weren't really stitched. They were kind of, glued down a little bit.
Okay.
So these were stitched. You can see the stitch marks. One thing, and this isn't the mask from the scene that I'm referring to, but in Scream 2, when Mickey's about to take his mask off, you can see his hood, the hood part of the mask is all bunched up in the middle on the top, and people used to think it looked like it wasn't stitched completely, the stitch ripped, but it's actually because of the Velcro. When you flop it down, it kind of puts this gap.
Oh, I see. Yeah. It sort of bridges itself. Yeah.
If you watch that scene now, you see that little bridge there. It's from the Velcro.
My God.
one of the hero screen used ones. It does have completely different eye mesh, and you can tell because you can see the different glue
Oh yeah,
underneath.
you got the dark brown glue in it. Oh yeah, you can see they've added it over to. Yeah, yeah. So completely different mesh. Just they put their own style on it, then, so to speak. Jesus Christ, that brown's really brown as well. It's starting to come through the front as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's the only thing with that sort of glue. Yeah, yeah. But
yeah, and I don't know what type of glue they use, but like if it like it's fine right now, but if I had this in like a room and it was like 100, if it was really hot in the
yeah,
house
yeah.
for some, that glue gets like tacky. It almost
Oh, it
gets
gets
sticky.
sticky. Yeah. Oh, I know the feeling. Yeah. I got an EU 2017 that did that, and that's only 3 years old. I actually re-glued all of it. There you go, Fun World Div. Oh, look at that. All
It
with
does have.
the original aging marks as well. You're not done. Oh, there's the lines. Yeah, the mold scars. You see them quite visibly in the cinema scene as well with Maureen and Phil on
Mhm.
whatever mask they used there. But yeah, any idea what that was used in scene-wise, or is it just basically known as screen used?
Well, Ryan Hills has been awesome at uh,
Screenshotting. Yeah,
screenshots,
yeah,
figuring
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
He's been working on this one for about a week now, and he has some ideas, but I think he's going to post it in an article. So,
Ah, okay, yeah. I know he's been looking at them extensively. Yeah.
but he has a pretty good idea.
Oh, okay. That reminds me of one of them, just from one of the eyes when he's chasing Gale, but I could be wrong. I could be. Some of them just have like a particular look. Whatever modifications they did, obviously, it changed them a bit. But yeah, that reminds me of sort of like one of the Gale chase scene masks. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Yeah,
Let's,
they're hard to tell too because it's like they look different depending on who's wearing it. If
yeah,
you're, the size of their head, how they're wearing it on their face. Every little adjustment makes the mask look different. So they're really hard to match because most of the time when you're holding a mask in your hand, you're trying to match it
yeah,
to on screen to it being worn on someone's face.
yeah. It can have a different shape when it's worn compared to in your hand, can't it?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, that's a beauty, that is. Let me check the chat here. Beautiful mask, they say. I have a mask like that and it still has the smell. Thank you so much for that. Always jealous of Nate's pieces. I need to get on your level, says Nick Sperling. Zachary Cook, what else do you got, Nate? Lismo, IC56, Robbie Stab Shirt. I think some of these are sort of just joined the chat. Were there any other reshoots like mine in private collections, says Nick Sperling. I remember Nick Sperling had that reshoot from number 4 for a while, didn't he?
That's the only one I ever saw actually like get out. That came, I believe, came straight from Skip. Originally, it went to
Yeah.
Collector in New Jersey,
Ooh.
and then it went to somebody else after that. I think
Yeah.
it changed a few times before Nick, before you got it. But I have a picture somewhere. I don't know if I've ever posted it. I think I have. But they used to tag the masks that they were going to use. What they would do is they would get all the masks from Fun World.
Yeah.
They would lay them out on a table and have Wes like pick the ones that he liked the look of them, and then they would tag them. They would actually say Wes likes right on the tag, so they would know which ones he actually liked, and
Mhm.
those would be the ones that they would kind of pick from or pull from when they were shooting a scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know everybody, always says about Scream 4, like how the mask changes so often, and it's kind of annoying. And I had talked to Skip about that before, and he always adamantly said, he flat out said, like, Wes does not care. Wes never cared about mask continuity at all.
Yeah.
All he cared about was that the mask looked the way he wanted it to look in the shot that he was doing. And if that meant that they would shoot one angle of a scene with one type of mask and then another angle from a different, just because he thought that one looked better from that angle,
Yeah.
he didn't care about continuity at all. So
we'd jumble it up and just get what he wanted shot by shot then.
right.
Yeah. Good example there is when Robbie gets killed. He's taken down by an EU mask. Next thing you know, he's got a reshoot looking at him. Then it's back to an EU mask. You're like, Wes, what are you doing? But even so, the fans will always notice, especially the ones that know the mask types. But yeah, IC56, what's this? Robbie's stab shirt. Oh, is that Robbie's stab shirt behind your mask in the frame there, Nate? Is it Robbie's?
Oh, yeah, Robbie. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, the green one. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Is that the one from the Stabathon?
Yep. That's one of the clean ones, obviously. Before he.
Yeah.
There were quite a few that went into an auction that were after he was killed because they shot that scene multiple times. But this was one of the clean ones they made for him. It's really tiny. I think it's a small. I can't tell you the brand because everyone always says that they can never get the color right on the replicas, like of the green.
Yeah.
The shirt, but the tags was removed when I got it. So I don't,
typical.
I can't tell you what brand it is.
My God. It's still nice though. I've seen replicas many times, but yeah, that one, you just got it in your hands, you know damn well that's the real thing there. It's so simple as well, isn't it? All you need is the stab. You don't even need the mask on it. It's just, yeah, as long as you got the colours right and the stab font correct. Yeah. Oh, that's a beauty, that is. That's a bit baggy. Oh, that's another one for the box to the UK. If only. Let me have a look at the chat there. Let's see. These masks are beautiful. Love seeing these so much. Awesome. That's the report. Aston. Oh, hello, Aston. How you doing? Lismo's got fire. What's the fire? Does he have the Scream 3 voice changer, says Scott Hughes. Does he have the Scream 3? No, he doesn't. No.
Oh, that's the only thing missing from
Roman's costume and mask.
I had a chance to get it years ago, but the person that had it wanted way too much money for it, in my opinion.
Oh, okay.
And then they ended up putting it in an auction like years later, and I don't even remember what happened to it, but I think it went for a lot more than what I thought it was worth. I mean, but I've missed out on items before, and then you get a chance years down the road to get it again. So hopefully it turns up again.
Yeah. Was the one that was been asked about, I don't know much about it personally, was it the one that actually had the red stuff in the screen? Or was it actually just a piece of metal with a special effect on top? What do you know about it?
Yeah, I have pictures. I need to send you some of the pictures I have because I have a lot of no one's ever seen. But I have pictures of it like opened up, and you can see like the mechanics inside of it. It's really just a simple like little computer board, little LED lights.
Okay.
Had it working.
And I don't know. Did it actually function like we saw on the screen with the LEDs working if you spoke, or was that, do you think, something they added on top in the editing?
I think it was just like when you push the button, it would just kind of move randomly.
Oh, okay. So it did activate itself, so to speak, then.
Right.
Okay. Blah blah blah. Let's have a look. Can you ask Nate? Oh, this is Craig Rowden. Can you ask Nate how the Paranormal Activity documentary is coming along? That's a unexpected one. Is it coming along good, Nate? You doing that at the minute?
Yeah, it is. We just about I think a month ago we finalized the deal with Paramount, so
nice.
They will be buying the documentary from us once it's finished. We just have to finish it. We were lucky to get, I'd say, 98% of the interviews done before the pandemic hit.
Yes.
So we have enough to start editing, and we're trying to get like the last couple people as we go. But yeah, right now it's currently in editing.
Oh, okay. Bloody hell. I'll have to have a look at that when it's done. This is a good question. What do you think about the Brandon James mask? My God.
I think it's kind of cool.
Think it's different, yeah. It was meant to be basically like a prequel to a Mask of Ghostface, if anything, wasn't it? It was meant to be what the Ghostface mask, what we knew, it became after that version of Mask in MTV.
Yeah, I'd like to see like a really good replica made, like a premium replica. That's kind of one of the things that I hope Fun World gets into at some point.
Yeah.
It's having, they have the rights to that mask as having like a, it's not something you'd carry at Spirit, but I think fans would pay for like a premium replica of that mask, if it was done.
If it's done to top standard. Yeah. Let's have a look at the chat here. Wes was a genius, no doubt about it. What's your favourite part of your collection? MCC Rocky, what's your favourite part of your collection?
Probably my favorite part's probably the costume, just because it was the first thing that I ever got.
Yeah.
I do like the Scream 2 knife that I have, though. That's up there as well.
Oh, nice. Look at the shine on that. Are you going to tell me that's a stunt knife that's brilliantly painted? What is that?
This is the hero knife.
Jesus.
It's solid, whole knife. It's solid aluminum.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
So they did have the odd real one knocking about then. Jesus Christ. I did. Yeah.
Shiny.
Oh, look at
aluminum.
that.
Also, it's also signed.
Oh, by Wes for Skip the Best. So originally gifted to Skip for Skip the Best,
Yep.
Wes Craven. Jesus Christ, look at that. Look at that. That's a beauty. And what film was that based from?
2. Scream 2.
That was 2 again, yeah?
Yep.
God, God, that's a beauty. So that is actually a real one then.
Yeah, and that was the in the first Scream, the hero knife was a real buck 120 that they dulled down and rounded off the tip. Scream 2 was the first time they made their own hero knife. Even the handle, it's solid aluminum. They just painted it.
Just painted over it to make it.
See
Oh, look
the
at
paint?
that. Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Yeah, yeah. Where it's sort of worn and scratched and that. Even the line, like the pinstripe sort of around the.
It's paper tape. It's not even painted on. It's
Is
actually
it?
like tape wrapped around it.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, you can see like the difference in thickness here and the. Yeah, on the other bit. Oh, look at that. Bloody hell, it's amazing. I hope that ink stays on there over time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. Come on. All right, let's double check the chatty again. I would buy a premium Brandon James straight away. Please start the giveaway. Oh, sorry. I need to check the giveaway with regards to RJ sending me the codes. I hope he's going to send the codes as soon as possible. There are no codes yet. I love that knife. If you guys could trade one item from your collection with each other, what would it be? Jesus Christ. What, me and Nate? I don't think he'd trade with me, to be honest, because I've not got stuff as high quality or hen's teeth as as these. I don't know. If Nate was to trade with me, it'd probably be something small, and mine would have to be something major. I don't know. Well, have you ever seen anything on my side of the pond here, Nate, that you'd look to the collection and thought, oh, little some bitch, I'd have that?
I have that. You sent me this. I still have this.
Yeah. I remember, because you couldn't find them over there, could you?
Oh.
They were, like, super rare to find. And I thought, Nate's got to have one, so I just bloody sent one. Yeah.
Yeah, I still have that. I have, this is a Scream 4 production mask.
What the hell? Oh, that's got the pearlescent shine. Is that a modified deluxe again?
We're not really sure. I think it might just be a regular mask that they sent, because they also sent, mainly for the reshoots,
Yeah.
they sent what I was told by Frank McGovern, that it was like, they called them counter quality masks, which is basically what you would see at like the trade shows. Like, they're painted immaculate.
Yeah. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, around the mouth and the nose.
Yeah.
Is that Is that got
insane.
like the smooth finish? Is that EU stamp or is it plain on the back of the chin?
I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's EU. That looks like a deluxe mask just with the wrong shroud, you know, it really does. Because you got the thickness of it and the pearlescent shine's really prominent on it. And that was sent to set.
There is a tag in the hood, but, you know, they could have reused the hood.
Oh, yeah, okay. What's the man? I was having trouble focusing. What's the date on it?
March 2010.
Oh, okay. Made in Foshan. Oh, that's where they made the HHNs as well. Okay. Any smell to it? Any vanilla?
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay, my God. That's nice, that's nice. Let me check the chatty again. So the giveaway is not no ETA on the codes. I'm basically awaiting RJ just to send a message. Don't worry. Look at this mask. Look at this mask that bloody Nate's got it. It's beautiful. I see that it's just past midnight in my country. I'm too sleepy. Oh, sorry, John. Don't worry. You can come back next week if I don't get the codes tonight. He just said he'd send me 15 codes. I'm in love with that knife. Wow. Tim would trade his hat for Nate's beanie. He wouldn't want this. He doesn't want this hat. This has got Alf Wiedersehen on, not the Scream 2 Ghostface. I got my Scream 2 original hat in the other room, but because I've worn it, I've probably devalued it severely over the years. What we got here? Sharing is Kieran. Tim would have to trade his spleen. It says Sarah. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything Nate's interested in trading wise. There is a mask that Nate's never seen that I'm not allowed to show. I may have to show Nate one day because Maggie's seen it once. Nate's stuff is like a pterodactyl teeth. Oh, instead of hen's teeth. Yeah, it is super rare. Does Nate have any worries about taking these things out and handling them? I'd be nervous just holding them, says Phoenix O'Leary. I don't know. Do you have a... I suppose you've handled them a lot, haven't you, Nate, over the years? Plus you probably keep them in storage most of the other time or displayed.
Yeah, they're typically in displays or stored really carefully.
Yeah.
I don't normally have them laid out around like this. I just kind of got them out for the
video.
Yeah,
for the video, yeah.
I try not to handle them too much, but at the same time, I mean, it's not like I'm being rough with them or wearing them constantly, so, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone's different in that community. I know there's a lot of collectors that they get something like that and they handle it with white gloves or they put it in a case, they never touch it again. I'm not really kind of hold the thing. You know, I like to actually hold it in my hand and look at it.
Yeah, because it is still what it is, and whether it's got your handprints on or not, innit? It's still got the history to it. It's not like you're erasing it every time you touch it.
Right.
It looks so old and delicate. I have a battery. Oh, Clive says he's got a battery for the phone. Clive, Burt Bench, you know Clive. What are you going to bribe him with there, Clive, you bloody little swine? I suggest you get back in touch with Mr. Ragon then. What we got here? Mr. Kurt Eubank. Oh, g'day, mate. It's Australia. Australia's here. Got to bounce. I watched the whole stream later. Nick Meese. Oh, Nick Meese. Thank you, Mr. Meese. Ask Nate if he has any stab tickets. Oh, Sorio does like replica stab tickets. Have you got any? No real ones? No? Okay.
Nope, I haven't seen any of the actual ones from the film.
Okay, I have a mask just like that, but it's the glow-in-the-dark collector's costume mask, but the same eye shape. Yeah, Horror PM Studios there. I thought the same thing when Nate was holding it up. It almost looked like a deluxe glow before we got the Asda glows, you know, with the standard shrouds. But when he held that mask up, I thought, is that one of them? I'm enjoying this party chat. Ask Nate if he happens to have any cool cast and crew stuff from over the years. That stuff is always cool to see too. Any cast and crew stuff, like, was it chairbacks and all the rest of it?
I have a lot of I have some scripts and I have some call sheets and some production materials from 4.
Right.
Then I actually have a lot of digital stuff. A lot of times, even from like 3, like I couldn't get the actual items from some of the crew members that I talked to, but they were willing to like scan some of like the paperwork that they kept and send it to me. So I have a lot of digital files that no one's ever seen.
Oh, nice.
But as far as actual physical stuff, I have a couple of the scripts. I have a Scream 3 script. I have 2 different versions of Scream 4. One before most of the rewrites, and then I have the final shooting script, which was like, it had so many rewrites to it, it was insane.
Yeah. When you look at the difference between these Scream 4 scripts, do you see? I haven't got a clue personally, but do you see? I don't know, stuff that you think is more Kevin's and stuff that you think is more Wes's in Evil? Because Wes was writing some scenes between bloody takes, wasn't he? After Kevin had departed, but I don't know. Do you look at the differences and think, oh, that's probably more Kevin and this is probably more Wes, or do you know the differences? You know?
Yeah, the first one before, there were still rewrites on it. I don't have like Kevin's original. I wish I had that.
Yeah.
But you can tell there's a lot more Kevin in it. There's a lot more details to it. You can kind of tell. I think his opening scene was better. But yeah. But when you get to the final version, you can tell that there's like little hints of what Kevin originally wanted in all the scenes, but they're kind of overshadowed by all the rewrites.
Yeah, and there was a lot of rewrites as well, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Here we go. I love how he's sitting in his Ghostface room and he's drinking out of his Ghostface cup. Hey, that's all good. Look at that. I hadn't even got one of them, a little swine. That's one thing.
Find one of those.
Yeah, they do take a while to find. I've still not found one. Maybe one day.
I
There
don't
you go.
have one from the first film with the color changing GhostFace. I don't have that one.
Ah, hey, maybe one day. This GhostFace always surprises us. Craig Rowden says here, look, was Nate approached to help regarding Scream 5? Did you hear anything at all regarding the latest? I don't know, with it being Paramount and Spyglass, you wonder who they probably even thought of contacting. I don't know, if you're not allowed to say nothing or if you...
What I'm allowed to say is I'm not allowed to say.
Okay, fair enough. We'll leave it at that because I'm not putting you in an awkward position. This isn't what this is about. So there you go, you've heard it from the genuine man himself there. It's fair enough. Zombies Back. Has Nate been asked to help with the new Scream film? Oh, okay, we just got that one. Sorry, Lindsay. Post the stuff we've never seen, Nate. We won't tell anyone. It's history and for research, says Zachary Cook. All right. I don't know. What's this?
I showed the inside of the mask, of the Scream 2 mask, like whatever type of glue they used. I am going to reveal, because I have Ghostface boots from Scream 3, I'm going to show you the brand, which everybody asks me about on a daily basis. I'm not complaining about that, by the way. It's just
He's got some goodies on this. He's got some goodies in that room, hasn't he? Look at these. So this is boots of Roman. Yep,
these are worn by Ghostface.
Yep.
And obviously in the finale.
So these were Scott Foley boots, or were these Brian Avery boots, or were they both, or they just one?
Well, that's a good question. I know they're Brian Avery size, but he also has a pair.
Oh, okay.
And talking with him, he said there were a few pairs. I don't know what Scott Foley's foot size is.
Yeah.
So we're assuming they were one of Brian Avery's pairs. I've compared them with Brian's, and they match.
Yeah.
100%, pretty much. Even there's little marks like taken out of them that match his. It's like they even went down to that detail, like the aging is the same.
Yeah.
So the brand is, I don't know if you can see this. No, it's probably easier to see it this way. I don't know if you can see in there. Hold on. Can you make that out? If not, I can read it to you.
It's a bit on and off with the light. I can see like a couple of different colours on the main label. Oh, there you go. Rugged. Original Rugged Outback.
That's the brand.
My God. And this is what argued about by fans, is it?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, obviously nobody knows what was used in Scream 1.
Yeah.
So, we know what was used in 4. I can't even remember off the top of my head. I'm sure Zach remembers. They found the 4 boots were pretty easy to find.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so there's... The Ghostface boots from Scream 3 are original Rugged Outback brand.
Okay. And people are going to be typing that in Google now. Go, right, eBay.
I do not see like a model number or anything, so...
Okay.
Good luck. That's all I can really...
Yeah. Remember what you've seen on the screen. If you're watching the stream back, you can always pause it. But yeah, there you go, look. Roman's boots. He has almost got just about the full bloody costume, hasn't he? So he's got the boots, the main robe, obviously the gloves and the hood are all built into the robe. He's got the squib marks. He's got the mask. Jesus Christ, you've got some damn good stuff here. Let's have a look at this. Sorry if this has been asked, but what is the white bloody shirt in the back? The white bloody shirt in the back is Rory Culkin's shirt at the end when he dies, Charlie's shirt. And it's the full outfit, not just the shirt. I think this chap's just come onto the stream, that's all. But yeah, this is as Nate reveals here. This is the full outfit. So shirt and trousers. My God, is it just shirt and trousers, Nate? Was there anything? He doesn't have an undershirt or anything, does he?
It's in here too. Just his belt. There's his shirt brand. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, Western. Something Valley Western.
Yeah.
Oh.
And his T-shirt is from The Gap.
The Gap. My God. Another an absolute beauty.
Jill's shirt from the finale that she technically wore while she was the killer is an Abercrombie shirt.
And even the trousers as well.
These are Charlie's boots.
Ooh.
Which are not the same as Ghostface boots. They're actually brown.
Whoa. Jeez, he made a mess of them, didn't he?
Yeah, and they aged them really well. They made
They
them
did.
look old.
They look like they've been used and abused for 20 years, then. Jesus Christ.
The brand of that is Toto.
Okay. Oh, I just see it, yeah, and they're like, yeah, oil resistant as well. It's like the work boots, aren't they?
Toto work boots.
Toto. Oh, I just see it in the light. Yeah, Toto.
Yeah, I think I looked them up before, and they're like, they're the shoes that make you taller. Like, your foot actually only goes down to like here.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they're quite raised then.
Yeah, to make him taller, yeah. So
Yeah, because he was small, wasn't he?
But they're really small.
Bloody
I
hell.
don't know if it has a size on them, but they're really...
Look like a size 5 or a 6 or something.
They're pretty small. I don't even see a size. I would guess like a 9 or something. Or
Oh,
an 8.
okay.
Maybe even smaller than that.
The Culkins were a short little family, I suppose, weren't they? You got...
Well,
there you go.
these are 12.
Gordon Bennett, look at the size difference. Look at that. It's like little and large. Look at that. Jesus. Stuntman and Roman Bridger are bloody big feet compared to this chap. Look at that. But they've aged him really good there. Just check the chat here. No wonder Ghostface is clumsy. Yeah, what size and brand? We've got the size and brand. Briefs as well. Yes, you were over 50 for forever, but now under... Oh, God, I don't know, Lizmo. I've got like this going on Twitch. Oh, we got Jill's shoes here. Yeah, this is on Twitch and YouTube, but I got 100 viewers on my OBS. But this is Jill's shoes, as Nate's showing you.
That's the brand of her shoes.
Oh, there you go. Rag and Bone, New York for Jill's shoes. Jeez, look at that. You get just about everything when you purchase these, don't you?
And hers are a size 6.
They're a 6. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Really small for Jill Roberts there. I do love that padding on the bottom, you know, made them be quieted them down, so to speak. Yeah.
It's the movie, you won't not be able to see it when she falls backwards and her feet go up. You can see the.
I'm going to be looking at that later on a DVD now. I'm going to be saying I've just seen that. What's this? Oh, that's nice, that is. Does Zachary or Zach Bartron, does Nate collect any Screen News stuff from any other films or only Scream?
Yeah, I have. I mean, I would like to own something from, like, you know, every movie that I like, but that's a pipe dream.
Yeah, it's pricey business as well, the props, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some items from American Horror Story. I have actually. Let me see if I can swing this around here really quick. See if you can see my wall.
Ooh, Ray Donovan.
I have one of the Killer's tire irons right there.
Whoa.
From Sorority Row.
Jesus Christ. He didn't mess about. Jeez. Some Ray Donovan things there as well. That's Ray Donovan. It's Cotton Weary, isn't it? Basically, Liev Schreiber.
Yeah. I have his bats too downstairs. One of the foam bats that he uses when he's actually hitting people with the bat.
let's have a look at the chat. Breaks in through the window. I'm here, Crazy Calorie. Hello, Crazy Calorie. What is Nate's favourite prop he doesn't have, or one that he really wants? From Zach Cook.
From Scream, it would probably be the voice changer from 3, or the voice changer from 1, that we know was built, kind of modeled off of the one that everybody, you know, has figured out and found.
Yeah.
It was that. I've been trying to find it for a long time. I've had help trying to find it.
Yeah.
We've checked quite a few places that it might be, and no luck yet.
Okay. Woodsboro Slasher Lindsay says, where is it? What does Nate think of the possible new look of GhostFace, Tim? The possible new look of GhostFace? What, you mean the pictures that recently popped up with Kevin? I'm guessing that's what you mean.
I guess it's hard for me to say anything because I kind of, I don't know. I can't really say.
Okay, that's okay, that's alright. Nilarama says, I would want the stunt frying pan from Scream 3. God, completely off topic from a chap called Voorhees. I played DVD of him last night. So completely off topic, but is that an original Mortal Kombat machine in that background? Original Mortal Kombat machine?
It's not original. It's the smaller ones, the arcade one-ups.
Oh, God, he's got good eyes, hasn't he? What? Oh, this is from Dramboy Productions, which is Douglas Little. What is Nate's biggest regret as a collector?
Probably the first K&B mask that I sold. I didn't realize what it was. I don't think anybody really knew what it was because it was cut up. And we didn't really realize that there were multiple takes done, and many masks were cut up.
Yeah.
And I sold it for what I consider now a very low amount. And after it left my hands, it was later screen matched to be the one that the killer's wearing when he is running behind Casey and catches her and stabs her.
Oh, I could
just look at the way I was looking at it. But someone else figured it out, and I was like, wow. I had that mask and it's gone.
Yeah, that is a hell of a regret. Jesus Christ. Then again, I mean, over the years, Nate, the way the collecting community's grown and changed is a lot different to what it used to be when you did have that mask in it. Because now, God, the information that's out there and all these people that screen cap and compare, compared to what it was when there's just the odd person checking stuff like that. But yeah, who is Carrie Ann Screen Fan 1990 says, who is Nate's favourite killer?
Probably Billy.
Yeah. Billy from same as RJ there. RJ's favourite is Billy as well. Does Nate know what happened to the stab posters seen in Scream 2 cinema scene from Adam Lunderup? That's a question and a half. I don't know. Bear in mind, I don't mean no offence, but bear in mind Nate wasn't working on the films. That could have been a good one for Skip or JP or anyone on the films, I suppose. But yeah, Nate's come across a few good bits like that, I suppose, over the years.
A lot of times that, like, the paper... Anything like paper type stuff like that isn't usually kept. I don't want to say it was thrown away, but they probably just left it there.
Let's have a look. Were those posters standard US 1 sheets 27x40 made for the movie, like the stab posters? I'm guessing there probably was. I don't know.
I do know the original ones were standard poster size, yeah.
Scott Hughes, I think the photo of Ghostface for Scream 5 was just for publicity. I don't know, maybe. What's this said? Cue the sad music. Well, there you go, Jamil. I mean, end of the day, he had a hell of a good mask there with the K&B, didn't he? But at the time, the information wasn't what we know all today. Spangle Noodle will have to shoot off, so I'll catch up the rest of the stream later. Mates asked me for a mask for Christmas, so I'll have to send you a follow-up email. Great stuff from Nate. Peace and love to all. Thank you very much, Spangle Noodle. Tim's favourite killer on DVD is Freddy. No, it's bloody not. I hate Freddy, little bastard. Little fucker. He's out super lunge. Okay, Mr. Nate. I don't know, you got me curious now. Mr. Nate said earlier, this is my question. You said you was going to, I don't know, possibly show something... modification wise, have we seen what you've done with regards to that? Was it the Scream 2 mask, or was there something else you wanted to show?
Yeah, it was the inside of the Scream 2
of the mask. Scream 2 with the mesh and that.
The mesh and the type of glue they used and how they glued it. And then, you know, the not a modification but the boots.
Yeah. Okay. Zach Cook says, Nate, tell Anthony Maisie to share my poster collection with you. Yeah, yeah, it's hell of a poster collection as well. I remember seeing a pile of it on a picture. I was like, geez, look at all them. I think Wes is why Ghostface looks so good in the 4 movies, so I'm extremely worried about 5. Oh, okay. Why are you worried about 5? I know we've not got Wes's touch, but I'm sure the producers and the directors, with the respect they had for Wes, would at least try and look about, doing it to his sort of standard. Ask if he has any relation with Scream 5. We have asked that earlier. Nate's not allowed to answer a question like that, so you can judge for yourselves, people. Has Nate seen any real close replicas of his Scream 3 robe? That's an interesting one. You think you've ever seen anything that matches it almost?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some close replicas just in general of all the robes. I think the hardest thing to nail down from what I've seen is the hood and the gloves.
Yeah.
The gloves on the replicas I've seen, they're either too tight fitting, or just way too small. Because they, as you saw, the actual glove, they're huge. They're like really baggy. They tighten once you get your hand in them.
Yeah.
But they're intentionally made like oversized so that they didn't have to worry, like, because there's different people wearing the costume all the time, different stuntmen and stunt coordinators and actors. So they just made a one size fits all, like a Halloween costume would be for the most part.
Yeah. Just like on the Ghostface mask tags themselves.
Yeah.
One size fits all.
The shape is really hard to get down from what I've seen.
Okay. Let's have a look. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, but did he work on the film? He's not allowed to comment. I had an email in regards to the film, and I'm just a little git of a fan site, but I'm not allowed to say what my email said. But it's probably nothing along the lines of what Nate said, I can tell you that. But I had an email with regards to Scream 5, but that's all I can say. I'll have to tell Nate on a different time. But awesome collection, Nate. By the way, awesome collection. Ask Nate if he's ever had a K&B on his hands. Yes, he has. Yeah, Sorio. He had the K&B, and have you stepped out of the room recently, Sorio? He did have a K&B in the past that he actually nailed down to be the one that was chasing Casey when he stabbed her, but he let it go years ago. Is Nate going to try and get some Scream 5 props? I hope he does. Ooh, yeah. What do you think? Then again, RJ put the tweet out recently, didn't he? Did you get a check-in? A lot of people sent checks, didn't they?
Yeah. I sent one really fast.
Yeah. I know RJ did say to me this week, to be honest. One of the things RJ always says, and which is always true, there's so much going on, which is true. And he says, with regards to the masks that are going to get sent out to fans, basically he's got the checks that he's chosen, whoever they were, and he's waiting for them to clear. And then he says it's going to take about a month, for whatever reason, before the masks go out. So don't worry if anyone that's here watching sent a check and you've been told you're getting something. You're not going to get it super soon, but it is on the way. Richie Suttles. Hi, Tim, and hi, Nate. God, Mr. Richie's here. I own a Scream 3 replica robe by Scream Robe, says Scott Hughes. Okay. Does Nate, or anyone for that matter, know the whereabouts of the Scream 1 robes? Oh, that's a question and a half. Mr. Cook again. I don't know. Yeah. Did you ever hear?
I know Wes had several of them, 2 or 3, I think.
Oh.
So wherever those are now, I'm not sure, but there was a couple that got out a long time ago that are overseas currently in collectors' hands. And there was the one that Cynthia Bergstrom kept, and she put that in an auction a few years ago, and I believe Corey Hirsch won that.
Oh, got Bergstrom. That's the little costume company logo on the Father Death, isn't it? My God, you're testing me knowledge, yeah. Voorhees, thank you so much for both for doing this. Really enjoyed this. Thank you very much, sir. Nate's always more interesting than me. If Nate did a stream, he'd have bloody hundreds of gits watching him every week, I tell you. Will Scream-a-Ween happen again? How many times have you hosted at that house? It's twice, isn't it, Nate, at Stu's house?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah.
We would love to do a third event there. Obviously, the pandemic is kind of
Yeah.
making not possible anytime soon. But yeah, we we definitely are planning on doing something else there. So what? But we want to do something different every time. We don't want to keep repeating the same thing.
Yeah,
So yeah, we will be revisiting Stu's house again, but
yeah.
the
Okay.
world's got to get back to normal first.
Yeah, we've got to get this COVID out of the way first. Sorio, ask. What's this? Amazing to see these things in the chat, says Melinda. Soria says, ask Nate if he remembers my name. I showed him my stab replica tickets on Instagram. Do you remember Sorio's name? You remember?
Yep.
Yep.
And that's actually the first thing I thought of whenever someone asked about the real stab tickets.
Oh,
It's like, I
okay.
don't think it's the real ones, but I was like, I saw those ones. Yep.
Yeah, I know Ryan does some as well. Ryan's are nice as well. What was your reaction? I'm sure you've got a spelling mistake there, Mr. Polar DW. Yes, of course, yeah, this. What was your? This is a bit of a question. Yeah, what was your reaction when Wes died? Which is, yeah, I think it's probably the same as the rest of us. What do you think, Nate? It was gutting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, it was. I still remember I was leaving a restaurant and just checked my phone as soon as we got in the car and saw it and was like, oh, like just yeah, it was bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was shocking, and because obviously he was older. He was very older.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah,
he knew, they kept that, which is fine, the privacy aspect of it. But
yeah,
nobody knew he was really sick, so that's what was kind of seemed really sudden.
yeah. It was like totally unexpected, wasn't it? It's like bloody rabbit in headlights sort of thing. Like, holy shit, what the? Yeah, yeah. I know RJ. RJ didn't take it well at all, to say the least. I'm not going to go into details, but yeah, RJ he stayed offline on purpose. He avoided whatever he could avoid, and yeah, because he just he just built up a massive friendship with him all of a sudden from Screen 4 onwards, and he met his wife and all sorts of people with him. But yeah, I would like. NAK1289 says, I would like the Stephen Orff jacket and Casey Becker jumper framed side by side, wouldn't we, bloody all? Did you ever hear anything like that, Nate, in your time of talking to Skip and JP? Nothing ever about those items, no?
Nope.
Wait, Stu, with a question mark. Did Nate meet the trio? The trio, I'm assuming, is David, Nevin, Courtney. I'm sure he possibly has, haven't you, Nate? Have you met him over time? Yeah.
Yeah.
You some bitch, yeah. You some bitch. I've never met any of them yet. I've never met any. I hope to. I hope to while they're still here, because these days you never know what's going to happen. But again, COVID has just kicked the crap out of 2020. You'd never get a DeLorean that actually worked and come back to this year. You'd just avoid it at all costs. So Adam Lunderup says, does Nate collect the Scream movie posters? And some poster trivia, the Swedish Scream 1 posters reveals the killer, or does it? You don't collect the posters, do you, Nate?
No, I mean, I do have like just the general, like I have the original one sheets for all the films.
Okay.
I have one of the teaser posters for 3. Posters, like I never really collected in general. I do try to have like a one sheet of like my favorite movies that I
Yeah.
will put up. I kind of rotate which ones I put up, but as far as that's kind of like that's not a collecting world I'm a part of, because it's I don't understand it. There's so not that I don't understand the collecting.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't understand how to acquire some of these. There's so much stuff. That's what I don't understand about it, is like, where would I begin? I mean, you look at, there's like UK quad. There's all these different
Yeah, yeah.
shapes and sizes and all the different. They're all really cool. It'd be awesome to have them all, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't even know where to begin. No
Yeah.
idea.
Even these days, even with just a simple poster, just the storage of the some bitches, because there's that many. It's like bloody masks, there's that many versions of the damn things. Like you say, the UK, the Japanese, the bloody Swedish. It goes on and on. It's a bit like me on this bloody waffle. But yeah, there's so many of the damn things. What we got here? Blah, blah, blah. End of an era. Did you have any book props, Nate? Did you have any of the Woodsboro murders or the later one seen in Screen 4? Out of Darkness?
Somewhere in here, somewhere. I do have one of the Out of the Darkness books somewhere.
He's looking.
It's somewhere. Oh, here it is.
It looks like a treasure trove there. That really does.
I actually have it on a bookshelf. You know, like it's a real book.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, and I got this one. Nev actually signed on set, which
Ooh.
Skip had to do for me. So thank you, Skip. Um, so I actually had this before the film even wrapped.
Glad you like the films. Thanks for your support, Nev Campbell says, and Nate at the top. Look at that. Jesus. What, isn't there a picture that surfaced online years ago of Nat sticking up either a middle finger or a V sign to... Yeah, was it to you or Skip or something and it got shared? I can't remember the story on that. Was it she like doing a middle finger or something?
She was flipping off Skip, taking a
Yeah.
photo as she was leaving set, and he, as a joke, had it printed on like a T-shirt and wore it to set one day. And I actually have that too somewhere.
Oh, no. Some good stuff here. Oh, here we go. I had that poster, says Zach. Had over 150 of them. Gordon Bennett, Zach. You're like a bloody mail sorting office, just piles of paper. How does Tim and Nate think the new film could tie the new and old cast together? Bloody hell, you're asking questions there. Do you want to go first, or do you want... I don't know. Go on, Nate.
There's a lot of possibilities. I can tell you honestly, if anyone thinks I know, I don't know. But yeah, I would imagine that if they don't all live there, and I don't know, maybe they do still live in Woodsboro. I'm assuming
Yeah.
Sydney does not. My guess would be that something really bad would have to happen to bring her back.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I have
Yeah. I'm sort of clueless myself.
speculation.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's so to the chap in the chat, Knack 1289. I don't know. There's always been a lot of assumption and speculation on YouTube, particularly since production started. But from the pictures that I see online, particularly the ones that seem to resemble Stu's house, I think that we're going back to... Personally, I don't know shit, to be honest. But I personally think that we're possibly heading back to Woodsboro again. It's more than likely that we're going back there, and it's going to tie in with families that possibly just live there nowadays. And I got a feeling, just from the amount of pictures we've seen, that one of them's just going to end up either knowing of Stu's house or even living at the damn place. But that's, again, it's speculation. I've had no information with regards to contact from the studio or RJ regarding absolutely anything to do with the story, the plot, whatever you want to call it. Nothing at all. Remember, I'm just a little git on a fan site. Why would they tell me? And whether I'm approved by RJ or not doesn't seem to make any difference. But I have heard absolutely nothing, which I'm fine with, for the reason being, Scream is all about mystery, you know. I want the mystery just like everyone else, which is hence why my GhostFace site doesn't have much Scream 5 updates on it, because I don't want to go posting every single thing and everyone going, oh, look at all this stuff. I've seen all of it now, and now I've got a little bit less mystery, you know, for the final viewing. But, that's just speculation again. I like to think with Scream 4 it went back to the woods, but obviously with Sid doing a book tour. It's just, I wonder what the main reason is for it this time. I hope that Dewey and Gale are still on the talking terms, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like you too. I wouldn't want to know, even if I could. Did
Yeah.
have a chance to know anything? I don't think I'd want to know.
Yeah, just keep the mystery there. Did the books... Oh, hang on a minute, I've just missed that in the chat here. What's this thing? I always had a... can we talk about David Arquette's wrestling career? Ha! Wow, champ. Yeah, I know, Jamil, I know. I always had a question. Did the books have a real book inside or just a random book with that cover?
Yeah, it's a real book.
Oh, it is a real book.
Somebody else that owns these are going to flip out that I'm showing this, but whatever.
Oh, good. Preachers of Hate by Kenneth R. Timmerman. It's even got the book publisher on the bottom. Jesus Christ.
It's real.
So it is a real book.
That was the book in all of them. So every book you see in the film.
That's all them.
On the inside. So.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
There you go. You're seeing it, chaps, on the stream.
Secret is out.
Oh, God. Anyone thinking of giving Nate a nasty email, please don't. He's a good chap. He's a good chap. If you're going to give him emails, I'm going to come see you, put it that way. And I'll wear a mask. Because this is bad enough. Nev is a queen. Dumb question, but who is Skip? Skip is a chap from the original trilogy and Scream 4, I should say. He's one of the prop people, Mr. Skip Crank and JP Jones. Nate could tell you a bit more there, Nilarama. I'll let Nate explain.
Yeah, JP was the head prop master, and Skip was the assistant prop master on all 4 Screams of the original Scream.
Yeah.
And they, handled they did all the knives, all the props, obviously, but the masks were considered a prop. They were not considered part of wardrobe. So the costume designer, wardrobe had the costume for Ghostface, but the prop team had the masks. And from what I was basically told was, anytime Ghostface was on set, essentially, the prop department was the one in charge of him. Even though the costume and the boots was all wardrobe, once Ghostface was on set, it was all them that was in charge of how he looked.
Oh, okay. A question for you, Nate, that we had recently on the stream, and I think I answered it correctly. I'm pretty sure I did. Either that or somebody got ill-informed. Is it true that in the start of Scream 2, in the male toilet, shall I just say, you've got JP Jones and Skip Crank in the costumes at the urinals, aren't they? Is it them two?
Yeah, that's what I was told anyway, so...
Yeah. Yeah, no, we had a chap in the stream a week or so ago, I don't know whether it's 1 or 2 weeks ago, and he says, I've got one of those robes, because I think Douglas Littler's got one, which I know of, and this other chap says, oh yeah, I've got one of them, and I can still smell the urinal on it. I says, you what? I was like, he says, yeah, it smells of urinal. I said, oh, okay. But let's have a look here. Do you guys think Sydney is going to die in 5? I want Stu and Billy back as killers, but no, it wouldn't make sense. It definitely would not. But Sydney is going... my point of view on Sydney, if she goes, I'd like to personally think that she's not going to, and I'd like to personally advise Paramount, if they come across this stream, you better goddamn not. What do you think, Nate? I don't know. Any thoughts, or do you want to...
Yeah, I really don't want anything, I don't want that to happen to that character.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, I would say no, just because I feel like it would be that'd be a pretty big decision to make, to do... maybe if there's a 6th one, maybe, but it just seems like for the first film without Wes, to make that decision to kill off that character, I don't. But again, who knows?
Yeah, it's true. It's like a big question mark at the minute. Oh, here we go. Phoenix O'Leary. Does Nate have a designated spot for everything, and has he temporarily lost something and completely lost his mind while searching for it? I can relate to that. With an end stamp mask, but yeah, have you got designated spot? You ever lost something or thought that you've lost something, Nate?
Yeah, a lot of the stuff I have a pretty good designated spot for. I have misplaced the charger that came with Roman's phone before.
Yeah.
I actually misplaced that for like almost a year, where I couldn't remember where I put it. The phone was in the display case, locked up, all good to go, and could not find the charger. But I eventually.
Okay, well, remember what Clive said earlier. He's got a battery as well, so that's some good news tonight. Yeah, I'm going to get in touch with Barzilli. I said, oh, get that bloody battery to him straight away. You want to see that phone book. Let's have a look. Update on the codes. Yes, I shall have a look at the Twitter in a second. Toasted Tartotot. Sorry, I'm pronouncing your name. Never soon. Yeah, I hope she doesn't. That would ruin the whole franchise. Yeah, we don't want Nev killed, or Sydney killed, so to speak. The less we know, the better, says Richie. I do agree, Mr. Rich. Nev said the roles will change in the next instalment. What do you guys think about that? Oh, God. If that's what Nev's saying, then I'm guessing, personally, that we possibly may have a passing of the baton. But again, it's speculation. I don't know. What do you think, Nate? Do you think that there could be a passing of it? I always say to RJ, I think one time, I says, look, with it being, like you just said, a film without Wes and a 5th instalment, because it's so far into the numbers now, I said I'd always like to see that they'd remain in the Scream universe somewhere alive. That was just my preference. Whether they do, I don't know, but I don't know. What do you think, Nate? Do you think the roles will change between any of them? Random guess?
That's what they said Scream 4 was going to do. And
yeah. Yeah, to be honest, my personal belief in number four, I think if four had done even better for whatever reason, story, plot wise, whatever, I think we'd have possibly had a five or even a six years ago.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the sad thing about it is with it doing what it did and not as what they expected, as I always remember them saying. I think we lost out in a big way, sequel-wise and also Wes-wise as well, because the one thing we always sort of seem to remember in this world and show in this world is look at Paul Walker. How much appreciation did he get after he'd gone? It's like
right.
appreciate him while they're here, and it was the same with Wes. 4 years after Scream 4, we didn't get another Scream film from him. I always remember thinking when he went, for God, why didn't they just, take advantage of the people, not in a nasty way, but enjoy the people while you can still enjoy them. Why Wes is still here. Get him directing again if he wants to direct again. And same with some of these stars that pass, and anyone that's not a star that passes. Appreciate the motherfuckers while they're still here. And I always find it sad that we never got a fifth out of Wes, because I believe if Ford had done a lot better, we'd possibly have had that. And Wes again would have tried to do exactly what we all wish for as fans, wouldn't it? Give us a good film, give us a nice, creepy ghost faces we've always got, and trying to look after the three main trio. But I always remember, what's that chap's name that did the Hostel films? He always said that he'd have killed Dewey or Sydney or something in number four if he had his way. I forget his name now.
Eli Roth.
Eli, yeah, said something along them lines. Yeah, we're caught up with the chat. Okay, any more questions for Nate before we continue? Well, it's 10:30 here. Any more questions for Mr. Nate Ragon while we got him? This is a very rare opportunity. Hang on, let me scroll down here. I think I've just missed some chat. Here we go. What's your theories about what Sydney would be up to? Is it okay? I'm just catching. I'm just thinking I missed some of the chat here. Blah 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 blah. Doofy scary movie crossover. It's okay to give that secret away, Nate. It's been over 10 years since Scream 4. What was that? Did you hit your number of people on here? Yes, we did hit the number of people, Mr. Sonic. Thank you. Hope Skip is involved in 5. Really wants a good-looking Ghostface. I don't know. Do you think anyone's involved in number 5 crew-wise, Nate, to your knowledge? I think it's going to be Paramount staff, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it's all new people.
Yeah. I'm not sure if even Marianne Madalena's involved. I think Reinhard mentions, I don't think she was. But I know Marianne Madalena was a little less involved as normal in 4th because Wes was working alongside his wife Aya. He wanted to work with her.
Yeah, and with them shooting in shot in North Carolina,
yeah.
Used a lot of like local crew from out there for a lot of stuff because they do film a lot out there. Like I know the costume designer.
Yeah.
She is the same one that worked on Halloween and Halloween Kills.
Oh, okay. Okay. What's this say? I just want Kirby back. Yeah, that we do wonder about Kirby because one of Wes's most I don't know, illustrious tweets about Kirby or Hayden was she was still moving when we cut away from her, and you think, yeah, could she have survived? And again, would that been a different Scream 5 at the time if Ford had done better? Just a heads up, you have this listed as playing Dead by Daylight. Playing Dead by Daylight? It shouldn't be listed as Dead by Daylight. Oh, sorry, Zombie. I'll have to double check that. That's Twitch, that's not YouTube. Okay. Do you think we will see another video appearance by Randy in Scream 5, says Chris Goodwin. I highly doubt it. What do you think, Nate? I doubt it.
Probably not.
Probably not, yeah. It was the clever thing for 3, but the fact there was nothing like it in 4, I'd have thought that, that they took it as believable as they could have taken it. I hope that they at least mention her in maybe an offhand comment that's about Kirby, just saying she's alive. I'd like to think she could be. I'd somewhat find killing off the trio disrespectful to Wes. I would as well. What's the most random or weirdest thing you have in your collection, Nate? Says the Dead Zone.
Somewhere I have an invitation to Wes's birthday party.
That was
during Scream 4.
Whoa.
I also have like dirt, like it's almost like at the time it was like a secret email that
Yeah.
they sent for a surprise party for Hayden during filming that her boyfriend was throwing.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of interesting to see stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember Funworld sent him something. I remember Wesley's big picture, like this big, like a display with like plants and stuff in it, and it had like a print in the middle saying like "Happy Birthday, Wes" from Funworld or something along the lines. But yeah, it was Wes's birthday, wasn't it? And I always remember seeing on the extras footage on the DVD, whatever it was. Here's the Ghostface when all the crew were there on the end scenes, toasting to Ghostface. And I remember saying to RJ, "Did you see that clip?" "I didn't see that clip. Can you show it me?" I was like, "Yeah, okay." And it was on YouTube at somewhere. And he said, "Where's the bit where it says, 'Here's the ghost face'?" I was like, "Yeah, this timestamp." And he went to watch it. The stream has been very interesting. Thank you, sir. It's mainly Nate. It's not me this time. Nate, what was it that got you hooked on Scream, and what possessed you to start collecting? I think that's the same as the rest of us, isn't it? That bloody mask. What do you think, Nate? What got you hooked on it? Film and the mask, just the mask solely, story, characters, it's everything, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's everything. As far as the film itself, just seeing it for the first time, I remember just that it just felt like it felt real because the characters were actually talking about horror movies that we've all seen.
Yeah.
So it felt like really realistic. It felt real. It felt different than other slasher movies. You finally had characters that had seen horror movies that were now in a horror movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, as far as the mask, even when I was younger, I always wanted things you see like in a film. It's like, well, that's cool, and I remember wanting the mask really bad, but that was the internet was nowhere what it is now, so it was just kind of like I don't know
true.
what that mask is. I don't have no idea where to get it, and I think it was right around when Scream 2 came out that I finally found one. My first mask. It actually ended up what was an RDS mask was my first one.
Oh, nice.
I don't have the mask anymore, but I have a picture of it on like my bedroom wall from back then.
Yeah.
And the costume, of course, when they finally had the costumes available and you got it, it's like, this doesn't look anything like the one in the movie. I wonder why. And so that was kind of became obsessed with trying to get one that was like the one in the movie.
Yes. Yeah. Every time me and my mates did Arnold Scream or whatever it was, they'd say, "Why does this never look like the Scream one or the Scream 2? The Scream 2 looks meaner. The Scream 3 looks..." I said, "Well, the Scream 3 is similar to what we got." But yeah, and they'd always say, "Well, why is it so different?" And of course, we didn't know at the time because it was early internet days, that there was modifications inside, which gave them, different shapes and looks because of Mr. Wes and, loving the customization he could do to it with the art department. But yeah, was David Arquette originally supposed to go to the first Scream Arena? Oh, was he meant to go to the first one?
Yeah, and then we had him booked. He was coming. He was very excited. He still wants to come, by the way.
Okay.
He had to drop out because he was doing something, I believe, what ended up being part of that wrestling documentary.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'd love a scene with Nev and the new lead actress where Sid explains the rules of being a final girl. Another cool way to pass the baton over. Maybe so. What we got here? Scream 4 was the start of a new trilogy, but sadly it didn't go well at the box office, so they were scrapped, says Ghostface 1301. Yeah, I always remember the first screenshot that ever appeared was via the William Morris Agency on their own intranet, and somebody had screen capped it and sent it to me. Says, "Look at this, they're going to do a 4, 5 and a 6, and Kevin's also going to direct something called like the bedroom window or something." But Nev Campbell turned me from a boy to a man. She can't be killed off. Okay. Eli Roth, yes, that was the one I was trying to remember earlier. Zach Bartron's got to go, but thank you, Nate, he says, for showing us this stuff. It's a treat. I'll see you both on Facebook. Yeah, no problem, Mr. Bartron. Original finder with the end stamp is Mr. Bartron. Nate plays DBD. Does Nate do you play Dead by Daylight, Nate?
Yeah.
Do you really? Oh, I didn't know that. What, PC, Xbox, PS4? Say again, I lost you there.
PlayStation.
Oh, PlayStation. You play as Ghostface or are you a survivor?
Yeah, I play as Ghostface sometimes.
Oh, nice. I never knew that, you son bitch. Oh, I didn't know that. So Nate's going around killing people. I'm going to look out for his bloody username now. I bet he changed his name. I saw, what's that? I saw he has a Ghostface tattoo on his arm. Can we see that? Oh, yeah. You see that? There you go. It showed me earlier just when we did it. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. He's also got Nev Campbell's signature on the other arm as well, which Nev actually signed, and then he had, what did he have it tattooed over it? Was it, Nate?
Yep.
Look at that. There you go, Nev Campbell. There's a picture of him somewhere online. I've Nev actually signing his arm as well.
Yeah, we that was her first convention appearance in Texas, and I was actually there with Maggie.
Yeah.
And the first time we actually saw her was at the screening of Scream at the Alamo house the night before. And somebody that was doing the interview, like she did a Q&A afterwards, somebody said to her, like, you realize it's your first convention tomorrow, you're going to have, somebody's going to come up and ask you to sign, like, their arm or something. And that was what I had in mind. So I'm like, oh God, don't have like a bad reaction. She's like, no one's going to do that. And I'm sitting in the audience thinking, I am. Just in line and asked her to do it. So she was very happy to do it after she asked several times if I was sure. Are you sure? Are you sure? I was like, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. So the Queen herself signed him. Any updates on the codes? Yes, we're going to get to the codes in a second. I think we've had questions that we need to answer. So I'm glad I find this channel amazing to learn all of this. Thank you, Mr. Phoenix. Just so you know, Mr. Phoenix, this is a rare opportunity with Nate. So you've come here at a good time. Tell Nate to come play with us. Oh, and DBD. Yes, tell me about it. We're going to have to add him, aren't we? We need to see a streaming playing with Nate. Yes, DBD. Another DBD player. Oh, yes. So awesome to catch up with you again, Nate, says Zachary Cook. I would love to see a T-stamp in a movie. I love that mask. They've never been in a movie, have the T-stamps? I bet they've been sent to set before. They just haven't used them for some reason. I don't know. Those tattoos are insane. That's awesome. That's cute. About the Nev, okay. That's awesome. And oh my God, yes, we're caught up with the chat. We've still got 84 viewers combined on Twitch and YouTube. Jesus Christ. Thank you very much, everyone watching. Okay, Mr. Mr. Nate, let me get the words out. We're going to have to let you continue. Are you going to be sending any private information soon regarding DBD identification and possibly a match with you? Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely need to add you.
Yeah, yeah. What rank are you as the killer? Do you play killer a lot or survivor most of the time? You know, what's the...
Usually survivor, yeah.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, I'm only a 14 rank killer, but I don't play... I always play Ghostface, but yeah, I don't play as much killer as survivor. I'm not that good. I keep missing with like the right joystick. I like, missed him.
Right.
What's your survivor main? Who do you normally use as survivor?
I can't think of it right now.
Yeah. Are you good?
Half the time when I'm playing, Channing's right there trying to play with me, so...
Oh, okay. No, I understand. It's not an easy game sometimes. But Sarah says, play with us, Nate. Ghostface teaser. Yes, we got to queue up with Nate. Yes, haven't we just? Yeah, I was playing last night, Nate. I did almost 7 hours streaming a Dead by Daylight last night. But, yeah, there's a couple of people I've got to know online since playing. Nilarama in the chat here. Sarah Myers. Paulie Esther, who is a fog whisperer for Dead by Daylight. And yeah, many others, Craze Calorie Stars, but even Sawyer in the chat does the stab replica tickets, he plays it. But yeah, it's brought quite a few ghost faces out of game retirement with regards to me. I never played DBD before I knew Ghostface was going in it. But yeah, fun fact, Kyle Garner.
I didn't buy it till
Ghostface.
The 13th a lot.
Yeah.
And then when they put Ghostface in Dead by Daylight, I was like, all right, it's time to get that.
Yeah, and they've took Friday 13th offline now, haven't they?
Yeah, I think it still has, like, you can still play it online, but it's like the dedicated servers are done.
Yeah, yeah. I only heard about that last night. What's this say here? Fun fact. Kyle Garner is a survivor in DBD and he's in Scream 5. A potential Ghostface being killed by a... What? Kyle Garner is a survivor in DBD, is he? You got me thinking here. The streets demand a gameplay stream. Well, I was streaming last night, but yeah, I'd love to get Nate in the stream, maybe, or on a game one day at least. I'm really close to rank 3 in Survivor. I still haven't played DBD with Tim, says Mr. Richie. No, we haven't. And Byron, he's looking. He's Quentin. Oh, Quentin. I don't know. Quentin's obviously the Freddy Krueger survivor, isn't he? But he's not actually, doesn't even look like the actor that plays him either, because of the actor's rights. And the actor even got in contact saying he wants to talk to him with regards to getting him to look more like him. If you could magically add any Ghostface mask to Dead by Daylight, which one would you add? Is that for me and Nate, or I'm guessing it's both? I don't know. What do you think, Nate? Would you have a particular mask if you could choose for DVD Ghostface?
It'd be really cool to see a K&B.
Yeah, yeah.
It would be so cool.
Yeah. Me, I think, I don't know, I'm a fussy little swine with Ghostface masks. I'd always want to see the Scarecrow mask at the Coldwind Farm maps, and also a zombie mask in, like, the Macmillan. Yeah, that'd be nice to see them. I've suggested it before, and I even suggested fluorescence to DBD on Behaviour, but I don't know if they took any notice. What made me get DBD was Michael Myers. Yeah, he's powerful with Scratch Mirror, Michael Myers. Imagine a green costume, the stab costume, possibly. We need the zombie mask or the golden hood in the game. Golden hood, probably make him stand out too much. Probably why there's no fluorescence in there. Imagine a full gold costume. Bloody hell, you'd never miss him, would you? Okay, well, thank you to the chat. We shall let Mr. Nate get on. Thank you very much, Mr. Nate, for coming to talk. You've answered a lot of questions. You've shown a lot of bloody stuff. You've made me insanely jealous. So I've now got to block you. No, you got some good stuff.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah. No, that's true. But no, thank you very much for joining the stream tonight, Mr. Nate. You've made me insanely happy. We've had loads and loads and loads of viewers. There's possibly some people asking for some DVD codes, but I know a lot of people in this chat. This is not a normal stream night, and there's been a lot of questions, obviously, for you and your collection. So you have basically drawn a lot of people here tonight, because a lot of people know the name for obvious reasons. So thank you very much for coming on.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's all good. As I said before on the test call, just box it all up, get it sent over, I'll pay the shipping. And yeah, thank you for enjoying Scream and let me share. But no, in serious terms though, Nate, yeah, you've done a nice thing tonight. We had Zach Cook on the last 2 weeks in 2 different parts, because he had like a split collection compared to what he used to have. And we've got one of your good friends coming on next week, as in Meggie Blaine, so we'll go see what she's got. But yeah,
tune in for that, because she's got some awesome stuff.
I know. Yeah, I bet there's many envious things in her collection, isn't there? What you probably know about, stuff I know little bits on, but yeah, Meggie, Nate, Zach, bloody hell, Tim Dufresne, Mass-wise, and even Ryan Hills. Some of the stuff that exists between fans is bloody super jealous items, isn't it? Super jealous items. But yeah, I'll give you a message in the future, Nate, because I may have something to show you that no one else has ever seen, but that's between me and you. Yeah. But yeah, as a thanks for coming on. But Maggie's seen it, but you haven't, so I may show you something very special. But thank you very much for coming on, sir. I shall end it with you just now, and I shall just end the stream. But you brought a lot of people here tonight, so thank you for getting the count up. But at the same time, a lot of people know your name for very good reason. So full respect to you, Mr. Nate, and thank you. Okay. Right. Until next time, sir, stay safe. Do not catch this COVID as much as you can. And look after that Mr. Channing.
Absolutely. Same to you.
Thank you, sir.
We definitely need to do this again.
Oh, we do. If there's anything you want to show in the future with regards to more of the collection, or dig anything out of storage, I understand some arsehole sent you a mask years ago from a fan film. I don't know, but we'll get into that another time.
We have to show that.
I know. He's a right little swine, isn't he? I know what you mean. He's one of them. And the films are crap as well. But no problem, Nate. Thank you very much, sir. I shall let you continue. Have a good rest of the day for a Sunday over there, at least. I hope it's not too cold. But yeah, you made my night, and I think you made a lot of people's night here, showing your very nice collection, what we've seen so far, at least.
Awesome.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Nate. Give us a peace out.
Peace out.
There you
See
go.
ya.
Cheers, Nate.
Cheers.
There we go. There we go. Look at that then. Look at that. Mr. Nate Ragon. Mr. Nate. I know some of you in the chat were obviously wanting the codes and you want to see what's going on. I'm sorry, but yeah, that would take a while talking. But Nate is a very well-known collector, and to get him on here is very rare. And it's yeah, I was very happy when he said he would come on. I have messaged RJ. Oh, and he has sent a response. He has sent a response. I did message RJ. Says, look, we've touched the amount of viewers that you asked me to touch, and yeah, I did get a message early from a moderator on the chat saying somebody had said something along the lines of just stop talking and give me the damn codes. This is not what I'm here for. This is my stream on GhostFace masks and collections and Scream 5 and whatever we can relate to it. I want to show you some special masks, and you know, like people asked from the metallics earlier. If people are going to disrespect like that, then maybe it's a good job there was a moderator, because I'm not here just to give a code. Although that is what I was promised by RJ if we touched over 50. So as soon as I get a code, we're going to do some sort of spinning wheel draw like you do on the Streamlabs software, and we'll get some codes to some people. But yeah, Nate Rocks, any update on the codes? Halo. Ghostface 1301. Yes, I do know that name, and I can understand what you typed there. Thanks, Nate and Team Awesome Stream. That was fun. Forget the codes. That was an awesome. Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I did say there were going to be codes, and I've been waiting for RJ to respond, and he has responded. And I'm guessing people are going to literally rip me head off with what he's responded with now. So disrespectful. Yes, it was at the time. I just kept getting the same thing in the chat saying, check your DM on Discord. And when I read it, I was like, seriously? People are saying, shut up talking and give me the code? If you're going to talk like that, then quite frankly, that's what I've got for you. I'm not here to try and stop people getting codes. I want you to have these 15 codes he's offered. And he's just sent me this response, okay? It says, I've sent him a screenshot that we got the viewers. Here we go, RJ. See the top left of the screenshot. The viewers are here. He's put on a response to me. Please don't be angry with me because it's not my fault. This is what he's put, okay? I'm going to read it out. Please don't literally rip my head off because it's... I thought he had possibly codes ready to copy and paste, but I don't know. He's put, okay, give me a couple of days to get the codes. I will send them to you and you select the winners. Congrats. So that's what he's responded to me on Twitter in a private message. He's got to speak to Matthew Coty, I believe he speaks to quite regular. You should have done that peace sign and then lowered one finger to show the bird. Yeah, Banana Man, isn't it just... Been watching for a bit, but haven't commented. Been busy all day. Love anything Ghostface. Oh, thank you, Danny. Danny R77 there. Yeah. You could do a drawing now and send the codes when you get them. Depends how many people are here now. Let me think. I never watched Scream. Oh, you want to have a watch of it, Mr. HP Cattell there, or Mrs. or whoever. Looks like we'll just have to keep coming back. No problems with that. Yeah, sorry with the TTV. I don't mean any offence. That's what he sent me. I didn't know he was going to come back with that response, to be honest. So I'll tell you what we'll do then to the people in the chat that are DVD players that want the Scorched Ghostface, okay? If you go to my website, ghostface.co.uk, okay? Hit the contact link and just hit the selection box here that says Other, okay? Click the Other and just put in the email title, Dead by Daylight or DBD, whatever, Scorched Ghostface. And I will then put your name into the spinning wheel application on the Streamlabs OBS. And as soon as I get the codes, I shall announce on Twitter that we're going to do a draw on the night of the day that I get the codes. So if RJ sends them, I don't know, Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll do a draw on the Tuesday night or the Wednesday night. But I'll basically put the word on Twitter and on the Twitch channels when I'm streaming DVD and even on the YouTube if necessary. But I'll put the word out just to say, hello, let's have your names, which I'll get from the emails. And I'm going to put them into the spinning wheel and I'm going to select 15 winners from the spinning wheel. You shall then get your code sent to me personally. Obviously, you copy and paste it into the redeem code on DVD and you get your Scorched Ghostface. Does that sound okay? I want to be fair with it. I don't want to just say, oh, the first 15 people to email, that's it, your codes. I want to be fair. So if 100 people message me and say, oh, my name for the wheel, then fine, I'll put 100 people into the wheel. It'll take a while, but I'll do it, and it has to be fair. I'm not here to piss people about, and I'm not here to annoy people with regards to the fairness of the codes. We need to send you an email, says Strift Panda. Yeah, if you go to my website, ghostface.co.uk, and hit the contact link, and on all the checkboxes there's different categories. Just tick other, and send an email saying, please put my name in for the code raffle of Scorch Ghostface. And that's exactly what I'll do. I'll put it into the spinning wheel application on Streamlabs, and we'll do a live draw of 15 codes for people when I've got the names. But he's just said to me, literally, this is what it says. Okay, give me a couple of days to get the codes. I will send them to you, and you select the winners. Congrats. Okay. And yeah, it's open to anyone. You don't have to have watched this stream tonight. If you've seen the tweet earlier on, then you can do that. You've seen the tweet, or you know of this existing, that there's 15 codes, then just send me an email on the website with your name and Scorch Ghostface and put it on others. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, see, I've got an email now. I've got an email now straight away from... Oh, and a couple more. Okay, yeah, keep them coming, and I'll enter all of these names into the spinning wheel on the Streamlabs. As soon as I get the codes, I'll put the word out on Twitter and YouTube, say, right, we've got the codes, and, we'll do a draw, 15 codes. Whereabouts is it on the website? Can't seem to find it. There should be, whether you're on mobile or the laptop or PC, the contacts on the far right hand side of the navigation, or you hit the 3 lines if you're on a mobile or a smartphone, and it should be there, the contact link. It's like a little perk diamond from DVD at the minute. Just hit the contact link, select the box that says other, and just put Scorch Ghostface code in the title of the email. There you go, emails are flying in already. We're beeping. How do we get to your website? Yes, ghostface.co.uk. Ghostface, all one word, .co.uk. And yeah, just put Scorch Ghostface code, and I'll enter that name in. How is anybody who isn't here going to know what to write in the email? I should put a tweet out saying if you want to be entered in, then to go to the website and link it there. By the way, fruitcake on the DVD shop to unlock a new charm. Oh, nice. Thanks, Sawyer. Social media, we know about it unless he starts the spin now. I think he meant the website name. Yes, it's at the very bottom on the mobile. Yeah, it's there on the mobile. I just click the 3 lines for the drop down of the links. I can't believe some people only here for the freebies. Well, to be honest, it's... Yeah, I understand that, but at the end of the day, I did plonk it out there that codes were available. I wasn't sure whether RJ had them ready to copy and paste and send instantly, which would have done it now if he had. But he does speak to Matthew Coty quite a bit, so I'm guessing he's got to talk to him first and get the 15 codes. But he told me days ago, it says, I've got 15 codes that are going to come, and we'll sort it out from there. So don't worry, you've not lost out, you've not watched all this for nothing. You've still got your chance. And all these emails are just flowing into my inbox now on the phone. Don't worry, we'll get you into the spinning wheel, we'll fairly draw this thing, and you've got your Scorched Ghostface, obviously, if you win. Just entered, thanks Tim, thank you Ghostface1301. But yeah, we'll be back again next week with Maggie Blaine, who is another known collector. And yeah, we've got another stream to do next week, same time next week. If the codes come to me, basically anyone that's still viewing now that wants the codes. So as I say, if RJ comes back to me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whenever, with these codes, on the day he gets back to me, as long as it's not too late in the day, I shall go live that night and put a thing out on Twitter. And anyone that's emailed me saying put me in for the codes, I'll send a reply to all the emails saying, hello, we're going live tonight, come and watch the spinning wheel, and we'll just make it a quick event. Spin the wheel, draw 15 winners, off you go, get back to your lives. It's simple as that. Thank you there, ghostface.co.uk, says Sorio. But hopefully none of us stick around for the games and interviews. Yeah, I appreciate that with the Twitch TV, I know. Yes, some may have probably expected the codes to be done straight away, but honestly didn't know, hand on heart, I didn't know when RJ was going to give me the codes, so I can only apologise there, sorry. Thanks, mate, says Toted. Another collector. Another collector, Meggie Blaine. It used to be called Meggie Houston. She was more known as Meggie Houston, but obviously she got married. And Maggie's got some really good stuff, really good used screen stuff, a lot of wardrobe stuff. What time do these streams usually start? I'm excited for next week. So it's normally 8:30, obviously PM UK time. So 8:30 PM UK time every Sunday is one of these streams about collections and masks, etc. And even latest news, depending what's coming out. It's almost 2 AM here in Saudi Arabia. I'm about to sleep now. Jesus Christ, I truly hope I win the code. Well, thank you for watching, Mr. John there. Mr. John Fitz. That's dedication, that is. Could we just put Scorch Ghostface in the email? Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can. As long as it says Scorch Ghostface somewhere, the name will go in the thing. Simple as that. I went to the contact links, but I don't see any other or email link. Hang on a minute. Let me have a look at this. Let me get it on my screen. If you want to type it into your web browser or your smartphone, all it is ghostface.co.uk. Ghostface is all on word. .co.uk, okay, / contact, all lowercase, and then just /. That's it. Ghostface.co.uk / contact. Press enter, press go, press your arrow button, whatever, and it will take you there. And on the selected boxes, you've got ordering masks from the site, Ghostface mask. Just click the one at the bottom right on the screen, at least on mine. It says other. Just click other. Put in your message, email title, Scorch Ghostface. And obviously your name is required anyway. And I'll put you in for the draw. It's simple as that. But yeah, it's not a bad thing, don't worry. We'll get it sorted. Would be cool to see more interviews like this one. Yeah, Maggie's going to come soon. I'm going to ask Ryan Hills to come on as well. We've got a few collectors in mind to do a few more like this. Nate's obviously a big collector because he has been for years, and he's got loads of good stuff. Some of his stuff's still in storage, in tote boxes. I still can't find it for some reason. Went on the contact links, but yeah, just type that ghostface.co.uk / contact, all lowercase on the contact. Just press enter and you'll get it. Can I ask you if you received my email? Not sure if I did the correct thing. What's your email? What's your name on the email at least? I've just received a load of it. I've got 36 emails just like that. I got one from Eve, from Woodsborough Slasher, from Blanca 005, Rocky, Henrique, Alexis, Dale, Tio Rigby, Demo Dog, Soldier Pug, Ethan, David Zimmerman, Nivaldo, from Robert, Hunter U, John Fitzgerald, Withered Twitch TV, which obviously I've seen in the chat, Pink Rose, Macy J, Scorchyman, Striff Prander, yes, I've got your email, Banana Man, yeah, Devin, Bastian, Balaam, Jack McGreevy, Danny Ramirez, Matthew Clark, Jared Mendoza, what's this? Demek, Anthony Torres, Antonio Solio, Nilarama, Hunter Turley, Sarah Myers, Devin. Yeah, I've got loads. I think some of you are probably in there, if you're still watching. Yeah, I've got them. They're coming through. They're not, and even better, they're not gone into the junk folder, which is even better. Because a lot of times I tell people an email and it gets sent. You think, why has it gone into there? But no, they're coming through. I've got another 5 emails even from saying that. Yeah, they're still coming. Yeah, they're still coming. Yeah, Evie's yours has gone through. John Fitz, Boogeyman. Oh God, I must have missed what that's exactly right. What do we write down? John Fitz, just put Scorch Ghostface Cosmetic and that's fine. I'll just get your name and put it into the wheel. Great stream again. Thank you, well done. Thank you, Lindsay. I'm glad you're still here. 6 o'clock in the US, only 6 here in the backwater of Ohio. We all understand it was a simple miscommunication. We should have expected RJ. We need to actually get the code. Totally not your fault. You shouldn't feel. No, I appreciate that, Withered. I appreciate that. I honestly had no clue. I thought maybe he'd possibly have something to copy and paste and it would be like that, but he'll get him. Trust me, he'll get him. He's a man of his word. That's one thing he is. Do you think we'll get a Scourge Ghostface mask for Halloween? I don't know, Sonic. That's a good question. It'd be interesting if we did, because that's a hell of a mass to try and bloody cast. Thank you, says Dead Zone. Stream has been fun. See you later. Thank you very much, Toasted there. What do we write down exactly in the box? All you do is just tick other and put Scorch Ghostface Cosmetic. That's all you need to put in the email. Don't have a clue what this code thing is all about. Just watch for the screen collecting. Yeah, the code is just a code you enter in Dead by Daylight, and it unlocks the cosmetic of Ghostface, which is the latest one called Scorch Ghostface. It doesn't change. Yeah. Scorch Ghostface. Yeah, just write DBD Scorch Ghostface in the message, and I know exactly what you're doing. You're entering for the thing, for the spin wheel that we put everyone's name into. That seems like pretty good odds, and most 1 or 2 people get the code. Yeah. Basically, everyone's name will be entered once, and all the segments will be all individually the same size. I've used this wheel the other week for a charity raffle, so everyone will have a fair chance. Everyone will have a fair chance. It's literally spin it and see who gets pulled out of it by the software. It's not even me that, says, oh, this name or that name. The software will pick it, and then I just say what the name comes out. Yes, John Fitz. If you didn't put Scorch Ghostface, just put DBD or Scorch Ghostface, and I'll know exactly what it is. I'm sure more than a few of us have already said it, so need better chances for you guys, says Boogeyman. Yeah. You'll have to do a stream one evening with Nate and play some DVD. Yeah, we do DVD streams. I did one last night for almost 7 hours. But yeah, I'd love to get Nate on, definitely. Thanks for your help. Love the stream today. Loads of things. Thank you very much, Dead Zone. I bet you did as well. I even learned some stuff from Nate. Thanks for the opportunity. Thanks for bringing Nate and showing off so much cool stuff. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Says the Roy Bilam. I've just got your email. When are you playing DBD again? DBD probably Monday, Tuesday on stream. I really want them to release an official Scorch Ghostface mask, because that would be sick. It would be. RJ had a lot of input with that mask type, and he was watching it step by step. And yeah, he was happy with the final outcome. He has to say yes on it anyway. If he doesn't say yes, then they change stuff if he wants it changed. A DLC skin type thing. Yes, that's it, Jamil. Yeah, it's just a cosmetic for Ghostface, as they call it in the game. Can you show us Dead by Daylight Devilface costume again? In a second. Spin that wheel, Mr. Ghostface. Yeah, we will be doing when we got all the names in. Thanks for the stream again, bro. Take care. I have to go hang up Christmas lights on the house. Sorry about that, Miguel. Yeah. Take it easy and stay safe on that damn ladder if you're going to do a Christmas vacation. You know what I mean? But yeah, good stream, man. Later, guys. Thanks, Jamil. I'm going to sleep. See you soon. Thank you very much, Strift Panda. I have got your email, so don't worry. But yeah, thank you to everyone that's been looking, listening, and thinking, come on, get on with it. But there you go. Here's the for Scott Hughes. Dead by Daylight costume. I don't want to pull it all out, but it is just what you see on the front there. You don't get the trousers or the shoes, but you get the gloves, a black top, and the overall shroud with a red print on there. And obviously you get a mask. But yeah, gloves. The mask is bib style, as they call it in the collector's world, which means it only has a bit of the shroud below the chin, not all the way on the head. It's just an elastic strap to keep it around your head. But you can get the devil face mask separately as well. Plus I've got some on my site. If you get really stuck, you can always ask. And I'll send one to the USA like I have many others. Because a lot of devil face go to USA. But yeah, there you go. And this stuff here, this is all like a vinyl. So if anyone's going to be wearing that and messing about chasing his mate with a knife or something, you're going to get hot in that quite quick. Okay, do you have Billy or Stu? Do you have Billy's or Stu mask? Sadly not. Sadly not. I wish I did. Oh, awesome. Yes, I've got stuff to do. I'm a head out. Thanks for the stick interview. Have a good night. Yeah, thank you very much, Withered. I've got your email, as I say. Thank you very much to anyone still watching. We're going to end it here. We'll be back on Twitch and YouTube Monday and Tuesday doing DVD streaming. And yeah, thank you very much to everyone that's come to watch tonight. You've basically done something I didn't think was possible. These streams, normally rambling on about maths, normally 30 viewers, sometimes 40 here and there. but you've absolutely killed it tonight. I swear it hit almost 120 at one point. So thank you very much to all of you that have been patient and you've watched. Don't worry about the codes. They'll be on the way. He is a man of his word. And we'll do it fairly and correctly online with everyone watching that was put in an entry. And it'll be drawn with a spinning wheel, as they call it, on OBS. And yeah, I want people to enjoy these cosmetics as much as I do, because I've got the Scorch one. But yeah, fun stream, says Solar Pug. Did you get my email? Yes, I got your name. I got the name with Devin on it. Yes, I've got your email. Where did you get the Dead by Daylight Devil Face costume? Will Fun World make new Viper molds in future? I don't know about new molds, but it's coming again, the Viper, next year. Dead by Daylight costume came from Crypt Keeper's Emporium in the US. I think it's Michigan somewhere, but I believe it's sold out now. Website called purecostumes.com did have them, but I believe they've sold out of everyone now. A lot more of these are going to be produced for next year's Halloween, so sadly we got a bit of a long wait for both types of DBD costume for Ghostface. But yeah, see you soon, Mr. Clive. Thank you very much, Mr. Burtbencher. Thank you, Demodog81. Thank you, Raymond Escobar. I'll hit you up when I have the extra funds. Peace out. Yeah, no problem. Gunkel David, thanks for a good stream. Fun. I love seeing Nate's collection. Such fun. Have a great year. And you, sir. And you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Melinda. Great stream, she says. Scott Hughes. I've read that one. Thank you for the stream. Demodog81. Thank you, sir, for watching. Sorio. Vinyl material or PVC about the Viper? I don't know. Just what they make the masks out of normally. Like the EUs used to be made. Thanks for having us, says Voorhees. Thank you, Pink Rosebuds. I'm not used to saying so much to a chat, I'm really not. So thank you to all you viewers. You've done me proud tonight. I'm just gutted I couldn't have pasted some codes and got them out tonight, but it's okay. We'll get them. We'll get them. Lurdian, thank you. Have a good night. And to you. Thank you, good night, says Tia Rigby Official. Thank you, Phoenix. Get some dinner, damn right. But yeah, these streams are every Sunday, 8:30 UK time. Thanks for the stream, it was fantastic, John Fitz. Thank you very much, John. Thank you, Sorio. Thank you, Soldier Pug. Thank you, Mr. Zach Cook. I know. Thank you, Mr. Nilaram. I can't believe Nilaram has been watching, and Sever. Not saying that they're not loyal or they're not interested, but they normally, they've got their own lives. And to have them here tonight was, I'm happy. But yeah, thank you for everyone that's been watching. You've done me proud with the numbers. I can't believe that we got that many. I don't know what the hell happened with YouTube right at the start, but at least the missus told me about it. Thank you, Nivit Dree, is that? Thank you, Craze Calorie. Thank you, Banana Man, Chris Habibi there. And thank you, Stars. Oh, Mr. Stars, my God. Is that the same Stars I'm thinking of? I think it is. But yeah, thank you, chaps. Yeah, keep an eye on Twitter. Keep an eye on my account, particularly on Twitter. And as soon as I get the codes, I'll let you know. And everyone's name that sent an email goes into that wheel. And it's as simple as that. But yeah. Oh, thanks, Nilo. I'm confirming. Yeah. 59 viewers. This is rare for me. 59, it was 120 almost. You've all made me so proud. So proud. It's weird to see a chat move this fast. It really is. When we was talking earlier. So I apologise if anyone had a question and I missed it. But I'm really not used to the speed of the chat. The way it was going. But thank you once again. Until next week. But keep an eye on the Twitter. That's the main one to look at. With regards to the codes. That's the first place I'm going to post about the codes. Is going to be Twitter. So have a look on there. Twitter /Ghostface Co UK, all in one, no spaces, no underscores. Ghostface Co UK, and yeah, that's where the first announcement will be about the spinning wheel being done and the codes